and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, if I can have your attention.
May I kindly have your attention?
Blitz is defined as a sudden, savage attack. It is indeed all this. The theory is simple. Get the quarterback. Get the man.
Getting into the game. He goes across the line. Touchdown, Shasta. Want a piece of that championship? Put it in here.
Football is a rough game and often a cruel one.
Every time you lose, you die a little bit. You die inside, a portion of you. Not all of your organs, maybe just your liver.
A wolf pack is designed as a dominant group or team of animals.
Nobody touched him. Touchdown, Shasta.
Both mean and vicious.
Back to pass, looking all the way down to the end zone. He's got a guy wide open, and it's intercepted in the end zone. What a play. That was a spectacular catch.
A wolf pack exists on Earth to defend their territory.
He came out of nowhere and just leveled the guy.
And to prey upon the weak.
He's looking to pass right over the middle. He's got a guy wide open.
The same play that he scored on before, and he's got a chance to do it again.
This is Shasta High Wolves Division II football.
Touchdown, Shasta.
On the Shasta Sports Network.
Okay, how apropos was that? Right as our introduction image guy said touchdown Shasta, the JV team scored a touchdown. How about that?
And they're putting a hurting on.
We're in for some good luck tonight here. Welcome to the Shasta Sports Network on XS Sports, XS961.com, and tonight, Dan, we've got ourselves a football game.
We got ourselves a doozy tonight. Two Titan versus a Titan, undefeated against undefeated.
That's a great way to put both of them. We're at Thompson Field here at the home of the Shasta Wolves as they take on the Mustangs from Damonte Ranch out of Reno, Nevada. Last year, this same game, we went over to their house, and they pretty much just fed us our lunch.
They put the whooping on Shasta. They had over 200 yards on the ground, and just, yeah, they hurt Shasta last year.
You know, speaking of all this, you know, all this yardage that these guys have put together, we're going to talk a little bit more about that. We got an interview coming up with a couple of Shasta players. But let's talk about Cade McNamara for just a moment. He was their quarterback for Damonte Ranch last year, and he was just something spectacular. And I thought he was a senior then. He's a senior now. And I know he's a junior now, so he's still got another year. And they're already looking at him on the higher level.
They are looking at him on the higher level. They're in talks. We haven't confirmed it yet, but they're in the talks with Notre Dame.
Yeah, what that means really is, you know, they may have sent a scout out to look at him. He may have put together a demo package and sent to them, and they responded and said thanks or whatever. We don't know what level it is, but
nothing has been signed. I know that.
There is discussion, and, you know, why sign now? Well, you could, but no reason to when he's still got another year left. Look at that.
Whoa.
That was a bobbled kickoff, and it was almost recovered by the guy who stole the football from the guy in the last play.
Now, do you recall what we heard their head coach for the Mustangs talking to his player before the game? Do you remember what he was saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay. We don't want to talk about it on the air, but he was trying to fire him up.
He was like a Mustang drill sergeant is what he was doing, and that was just in warm-ups down there. There's still 9:07 left to play in this fourth period. Shasta Wolves lead this football game. Lead the football game 33-0 at the moment, and it's been a very interesting game. I've seen some very strange plays, and you know, at Damonte Ranch, they really impressed me last year for a number of reasons on the ground and even, you know, in the air, whatever it happens to be. They are really good, these guys.
And the varsity that's coming up, they're coming off whether they're the 4A Northern Division in the Sierra League. They are the Nevada State champs. So this is basically Shasta's Pleasant Valley.
That's a great way to look at it too. And you know, the history with Shasta and PV, and we see them towards the ending of the season. They are tough. They're tough customers every single time. And I think Troy Lyon says it in an interview that you captured with him that you know, they're our nemesis.
Yeah,
they are our you know, the Penguin to us. They are, what are all those superhero
They're
things?
The villains.
They're the villains,
They're
right?
the villains.
They're the Joker. They are the Riddler. They're all that guy. So tonight's game brought to you by Shasta Physical Therapy. Our friends, Gary over there and his whole entire crew, very good to us. We're good to them as well. They're going to be bringing you all the action tonight. Also brought to you by the Sportsman's Expo, which is coming up in April on the 7th and 8th. That's going to be a big deal.
And let's not forget about Bud's Jolly Cone there in Red Bluff.
Yep.
Ali and Teresa and the gang down there, they all do a great job serving the Red Bluff area, and they are giving back this year.
And I've been talking a lot lately to Dr. Maria Salas. She is so excited about joining us for this game, and that is the River Bowl game. I got to get in touch with that. Chris Hall, he's our guy from Edward Jones who provided us with a really neat hat, and he's a sponsor of the whole thing too. So we're nice to see Chris here. Wonderful. There's a lot of action in this game, Dan.
And we got packed grandstands today.
Yes,
tonight we do.
Yes, we do. So we're looking forward to a really good football game. I'm trying to upload some statistics for Damonte Ranch because they are very impressive so far this season. They're 5-0, and some of their numbers that I want to share with you as soon as I can pull them up are pretty impressive. I mean, I'm talking about yardage in the air. I'm talking about yardage on the ground. It's pretty immaculate what these guys are able to do and what they have done so far. So we're going to share some of that with you. We're also going to talk to, is it Troy that we're going to talk to?
We're going to talk to Troy first, and then we'll do a little bit more business, and then when we come back, we'll also talk with Ian Garcia.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me share some information about Damonte Ranch with you. Look at that. Shasta JV stepping it up. It was 19-0 at halftime. Now it's 33-0. 7 minutes left in this game. As far as the varsity team goes for Damonte Ranch, Dan, this is going to impress you. Receiving yards per game, 279.
Woo!
That's big. Rushing yards, 195. They have, in just 5 games, 32 touchdowns.
Wow.
How about
that? They're a high-scoring team, so they can score anytime they want to, and that's why I think McNamara and their number 1 receiver, Jacobs, is going to have a good game.
They have had 7 interceptions in those 5 games. They've had 15 sacks in those 5 games. That's 5 sacks a game. So their defense is coming. One more final piece of information for you. Tackles per game, 79 tackles per game.
Wow.
So that tells me right there that Damonte Ranch, the D in Damonte stands for defense in a big way,
and
for
defense
sure.
wins championships.
Yes, it does. And there's nobody better to talk to us about defense than Kirk Ramage, and you had some good words with him down on the field a little bit earlier. I'm going to come back to that in a few minutes. We want to take care of the people that take care of us. We'll take a short break, and we will be right back with a really good interview with Troy Lyons. Stand by.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
2 years ago, I killed my brother. That night, I had a few drinks, but I thought I was fine to drive us home. On the way, I lost control of my car and swerved off the road. The car rolled over 7 times, leaving me hanging upside down. My brother was nowhere to be seen. I yelled for him, but there was little response. I found him 30 feet away on the side of the road. He was barely breathing. My brother died on the scene because of my poor judgment. I killed my brother. One decision can change your life. It changed mine. Visit www.tampatac.org for more information.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
The biggest sale of the season is happening right now at Appliances Direct. Don't skip this once-in-a-year sale when the best deals in town get even better with special savings on every appliance for your home. Save big on GE Appliances kitchen package bundles and laundry packages. Ask about additional savings with GE Appliances rebates and local utility Energy Star rebates. Buy now at these low prices and pay later with Appliances Direct's 12 months no-interest financing on purchases of $399 or more OAC. Don't wait for orders from the big box stores. Appliances Direct has a large in-stock inventory ready for immediate delivery. Bring in your best locally advertised GE Appliances price, and Appliances Direct will beat the deal. Guaranteed. Appliances Direct is locally owned and operated with the best pricing and customer service in the North State. Just check out the reviews on Google and Facebook. Appliances Direct, 3495 South Market Street in Reading.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, reporting from the Super Tubes in South Africa. Do you hear that? The tubes are calling my name. That's Oceanic for Kyle, let's rock. Surf Ninja out.
Well, you see our music is a little bit overpowered by the band here. The band's sounding good. Let's listen to them for a second.
The band's sounding really good. Makes me want to get up and box.
I was sitting right next to the baritone bass at the UPrep game last week, and that was an experience.
Well, I'll tell you what's an experience is Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They are doing the Shasta Sports Network right.
Yeah, we appreciate Josh and Kyle and everybody over there at Enterprise Rent-A-Car. You can turn this band down just a little bit. The folks at Enterprise Rent-A-Car provide us with a vehicle wherever we go. And they have given us nothing less than perfection in every vehicle. We got a full crew going with us this time. TJ Holmes and Tracy Ranny, our videographer on the sidelines, and Mike Daly, who is on the field with us here tonight. And then you and I, Dan, we're going tomorrow morning. We're leaving at 10 for the next game for us tomorrow, which is going to be hopefully a pretty good game. It's the Shasta Knights versus the Feather River Golden Eagles.
The Golden Eagles.
How about that?
That's going to be quite a road trip. They gave us, 2 weeks ago when we went to.
Okay, here it comes.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago when we went down to Salinas, we had a black Expedition, really long one. Looked like we were carrying Justin Timberlake.
Well, I always said it looked like Dog the Bounty Hunter rolling into town, right?
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Right.
Okay, now they give us a white one. Now we look like Puff Daddy.
I know. So we're traveling in style thanks to Enterprise Rent-A-Car. We appreciate you and everything you guys are doing for our network this year. It's a good thing. Also, XS Sports, you can hear us on the web at xs961.com. And I believe the first weekend of October, which is just in a couple of weeks, they're going to start carrying the high school games on Friday night on the radio. XS 96.1. Look at that guy. That's a return. A quick move right there. There's a bad block. There's a touchdown. We'll see if that comes back or not.
Yeah, it might come back to the 15-yard line.
2:43 left to play in this JV game. Shasta leads 40-0.
Well, why don't we get to Troy Lyons? We talked to Troy Lyons. We had him in the official SSN studio, and
well, give me like 5 seconds, and I think I might have a picture of Troy that we could put up on the screen.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Number 54, 6'1", 225 pounds, senior Troy Lyons. Troy, Welcome to the Shasta Sports Network. Okay, I want to go back to last year compared to this year. What is so different about this defense this year?
We have a great bond. We play together very well. We have our leadership. We know that on every single down we're playing for each other, and the guy next to my left and right is going to do everything they can to protect me, and I'm going to do the same for them.
Now, you've heard of Troy Polamahu, right?
Yes, I have.
He was all over that field, and it seems like he was involved in every single play. And I see that in you, not only last year, but this year. Where did you get your speed from?
Well, thank you. That's a good person to be compared to. But off-season a lot, Coach Hunsaker and a couple of the guys, we go out, we do speed training, we do agilities, we do as much as we can to get our footwork, but always ready to improve, so I can always improve on that as well.
Kirk Ramage and I go way back, and he seems to be like a motivator to you. What does he do to motivate you so well?
It's never, with him, it's never, you should be doing this, you need to be doing that. It's, hey, you're doing a great job, keep it up. It's always positive encouragement. Always help me with anything. It could be football, it could be schoolwork, it could be anything. He's always someone I could go to for anything kind of help, and he's always a positive role model.
You guys are off to a fantastic season. If you were going to take one game that you want to play your best, or what game this year is most important to you?
Ooh, that's a tough one. River Bowl is a huge game, of course. I mean, I'd love to play big against that one, but I think I'm going to go PV. We're 0-4 against PV. They just won state championship, so I mean, if you want to beat the best, you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So that's what we're hoping to do.
Now, Pleasant Valley, so you're 0-4. You're going back to your freshman days. Pleasant Valley has had your number since day one.
They have. We have never. I don't think we've ever came to play. We always come out flat. I feel this year if we come out ready to play and we play as a team, I think we could do it. As long as our defense stays strong, we should be able to do it.
The games against PV, you have them in the regular season. You might meet them in the playoffs. What game is more important to you, the regular scheduled game or the playoff?
Well, you have to win the first game to get to the playoffs, so the first game is always the biggest one to win.
That gives you the home field advantage.
That would be nice, yes.
Okay, well, Troy, I want to thank you for your time, and you're doing one heck of a job this year, and keep it up.
Thank you for having me.
Nice job, Troy Lyons. He's speaking.
He's a soft-spoken kid, but and I love what he said about Ramage. You know, I can go to him if I have a problem, whether it's on the field or even if it's off the field.
That's a really good thing, but you know what, Troy? I would recommend that you don't go to him for advice about girls.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay. I don't want to be responsible for any of that.
No, I wouldn't
whatsoever.
want to either.
So we're here at Thompson Field. The final score here, 40-0 for the JV game. And now both varsity teams working their way out. In just a couple of seconds, they will be out here. I think we got time to take another quick break. Dan, if you're prepared for that, let's do that. You're listening to a great game tonight. Damonte Ranch here at Shasta Thompson Field, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right. And all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate from Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at REUpower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year, I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Do you wear this?
Hi, this is Dan Hannon again here from the marketing department at Results Radio. You've probably heard me talking about being a member at Riverview Golf and Country Club and what a great experience it's been for me. Riverview has had a tremendous response to their new membership drive, and I would strongly encourage you to take a free tour of their facility. They have an outstanding staff, and you can still become a member of Reading's finest private country club with membership starting at just $120 a month. Riverview Golf and Country Club is located on Bocelli Lane overlooking the Sacramento River. This perfectly manicured 18-hole golf course will challenge your abilities and reward your senses with spectacular views and a cool breeze from the river. Start your day enjoying breakfast or lunch on their outdoor patio overlooking the river. As a member, you'll also have access to tennis courts, swimming pools, exercise equipment, and locker rooms. With single and family memberships going fast, contact Riverview Golf and Country Club today and schedule a free tour. Call 224-2255 or visit online at riverviewgolf.net.
You can now see before and after pictures at hillcollisioncenter.com. Professional grade repairs and satisfied customer reviews. Watch a free virtual tour of Hill Collision Center's state-of-the-art facility. See it online at hillcollisioncenter.com.
Back here at Thompson Field, and both teams are now hit the field down in the JV uniforms for Damonte Ranch. Let's do a little scene setting here, okay?
You got it.
So Damonte Ranch, they had the navy blue pants in the JV game.
With the navy blue helmet, too.
Right, and then the varsity is just the opposite. They've got forest green pants, white jerseys, and the navy blue helmets with probably that's forest green, dark numbers. You can see them really well. We appreciate that. And Shasta is in all purple.
All purple.
Head to toe, except for their helmets are white, and their numbers are bright white. We can see that. We appreciate that. As we look across, we're sitting right at about the 40-yard line up at the top of the grandstands where we like to be out in the open with the...
We got the Bob Uecker
We like to be out there with the people. That's right. Us and Larry
Because
Flint.
there are people.
So it's just a gorgeous night for football as we look to the skyline. There's a lot of clouds in the air. The temperature, I would say, is very comfortable. I don't know the exact. I don't even want to guess at it. Maybe 78 degrees.
That's okay. We got Boundary Waters to thank because we got our jackets with us.
Our good friends at Boundary Waters have provided us with our apparel and our sports gear for the last 2 years in a row. And they outfitted our entire team this year. And we could not be more appreciative of what Michael Carnes and the two Trevors over there do for us. We appreciated it. We look good. We look really good. And I'll tell you what, when it gets a little bit cooler around halftime, we're not going to feel it. We're going to be all covered and ready to go. Pardon me? We don't, but they give you programs at the front gate. Yeah, you can get one from there. Okay.
We're very informative, too.
We can be, but I can't share my roster with anybody because it's the only one I got.
Yeah, no, Lori worked hard on those. Lori Weber, thank you very much.
We appreciate that.
We love our rosters.
Lori is our, she's pretty much anything that we need in print, she makes it happen.
Or if we need anything formed out, she is the form lady, too.
Oh, yeah, she's good.
Yep.
She's got a nice form.
She's got nice form.
No wonder you're hanging out with that woman. You need to marry her and make her an honest girl.
Yeah, I know. I do.
Cade McNamara, we talked about him a little bit earlier. I'm watching him. He's right there at the 45-yard line. Look at his quick release. Boom, done, just like that, right over the middle. And that's the play that they like to run a lot right over the middle because they got fast wide receivers, and he's just got a quick gun. Throw, you know, he reminds me of a lot is that Gail Gilbert. You remember him?
I do. I do remember Gail Gilbert.
From Red Bluff, who
and that
went
number
on to the
10
pros.
right there is Kyle McNamara. Wonder if there's any relation. Spelling's the same.
Yeah, and
one's a junior, one's a
sophomore. And Kyle is a wide receiver. So you know what? There's nothing like a set of brothers to put together a receiving combination, quarterback to receiver. So tonight they may be just putting on something very special. Cade McNamara looks tough. He looks sharp, really good. And for the Shasta side, they've got Ian Garcia. And Ian has been a performer this year. He was one of our players of the game last game.
And he threw 3 touchdowns, ran for 1 touchdown, and he's just got such confidence in him. And that's exactly what Hunsaker needs to run this offense and to guide this offense.
That's the big difference that he had from last year, where he was a little bit skeptical, a little bit unsure of his throwing ability. But this year, there's been a world of difference with Ian Garcia, and I would suspect that we'll see more of him going to the air tonight.
They're definitely going to air it out. They're going to try to stretch that defense, because that defense looks like they're stacked to just rush you. I mean, sacks. Look at them on sacks. Look at their stats just on defense.
Yeah,
they're going to have to spread that defense out if they want to do any damage.
Tonight is going to be a telltale night for the Wolves. And I'm just predicting it's going to be their toughest game of the year so far. They've had pretty much blowouts in their first 4 games. And tonight, they've got a formidable opponent coming over here from Reno, the Mustangs out of Damonte Ranch. Now, to give you an idea where Damonte Ranch is, it's a little bit south of Reno. We went there last year, and it looked like the whole neighborhoods and communities and everything was fairly new. It didn't look like the neighborhood had been there for very long at all. Their school was just
brand new.
It was brand new. That's a good way to put it. It seemed like a brand new school. I don't know how long they've been in existence, but they look good. Just everything about that whole area just said these guys have got some class, and they're bringing that class here to the Shasta Wolves. They're gonna give them quite the challenge here tonight. We're about 13 minutes away from showtime here. And we're watching Shasta warm up, and they've got a pretty good little thing going right there. And Ian Garcia, he's the quarterback. I expect that he will be the starting quarterback. Back up will be Brian Kilgore. What I noticed I really focused on last time was anytime that they score and they have an extra point, it's the backup quarterback, Brian Kilgore, that is the placeholder.
Yeah.
So Coach Hunsaker's gotten everybody involved. And, if you're looking at our screen right now and you can see us on our YouTube channel, here's a pretty good picture of what Coach Hunsaker looks like when he's talking to his team. He is down and he's got a full mouth of instructions, and he's teaching. He's telling his players. He's teaching them things. You can never teach the players enough.
And look at the players around him. They're all focused on him. And as long as they can stay focused and do what he wants to execute, Shasta's going to be successful.
You'll be okay with that. Somebody that you don't want to get on the bad side of is this guy who's on our screen right now. That's Kirk Ramage.
I tell you, that guy still gives me nightmares.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. He's a good guy, and we like what he stands for above all. And it's not just football that he stands for. I mean, he stands for character, and he stands for he could be a good life coach and teaching these young men how to develop into somebody that they should be.
That he wants them to be.
It's way more about that football than it is football. Football is just a really small cog in the wheel of life, and for many of these guys, when they play their last game at high school, that's the last game they will ever play.
For most of them, yeah. You know how tough it is to get into the NFL.
Oh, yeah. It's tough to get into college these days, too.
It is.
So for some of these guys, this is as far as working together with football on a regular league or season, it's a fantasy football league for a lot of them, right?
Yep, it is.
I don't know how.
That's the best way you can put it. It's time to sit down on the computer and let me have my draft day.
That's it. Fantasy football game. So we are on the countdown to kickoff. 11 minutes to go before showtime, and we're going to come back. I think we got time. Let's replay that interview with Ian Garcia. You want to do that now? You want to take a break?
We can do that right now. We caught up with Ian Garcia a couple of weeks ago before he had his player of the game.
That's right.
And this is what he had to say.
Go ahead, Dan.
Number 10, 6 foot, 165 pounds, senior Ian Garcia.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Okay, I want to go back to this time last year. You were trading snaps and trading playing time with Brian Kilgore. This year, you're the man. It's you at the helm. How does that make you feel?
It feels great. Last year and still this year, Brian's he's always there. You know, he's a great competitor and a great quarterback too. So it makes me play that much harder, makes the team dynamic that much better. But this year, I feel really confident. I feel extremely confident in passing in my reads this year. Our leadership this year is a lot better than last year too, and it's a great position to be at with this team.
How much game film do you go back and watch, not only to yourself but to opposing defenses?
A lot. Game film really helps. You can see how far their corners are off in certain formations or certain down and distance, where their corners play, the safeties' tendencies to come down on runs when you do play action, linebackers covering the flats. It's a lot of just pre-reads that you can pick up, and then in the first quarter you get to see how they do it against you, and then the rest of the game should be a breeze.
Is it more of a timing thing going back to pass, or do you take a 5-step drop, 2-step drop, 3-step drop? What is it with the timing?
It's definitely going to have to be all timing with when your receivers come into your field of view, especially on like waggles and stuff. Your footwork can change, like depending on if we're getting the outside edge or not. You can take a half roll or a full roll, attack the line of scrimmage. Like fires, those are quick passes. It's a catch and throw. Catch, make a read, maybe a 2-step drop if that, but it's all really quick.
What athlete really inspires you?
I'm going to have to go with Kobe Bryant.
Why Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant has one of the best work ethics I've ever seen. I know it's an NBA, but that dude is one of the best competitors to ever play any sport. I think he's all-time one of the best in basketball, and the way he composes himself even when he's injured as a leader and in his older days, the way he mentored younger players in the NBA too, I think that's really good.
If you were going to have your best performance this year, what team is most important to you on having your best performance?
That's tough. It's definitely between Enterprise and PV, but it'd have to be against PV.
Pleasant Valley. Now, John Madden once said, the team that wins the Super Bowl is the #1 team, and that team is going to remain #1 until you knock them off.
Yeah, no, that's well said, because PV's been the #1 team the past 2-3 years, and if I want to have my best game, it's got to be against the best. So that'd definitely be the game. I mean, Enterprise would be a close second, but PV's the best, so that's when you got to play your best.
Now, there's a lot of hype talk during that the River Bowl. Do you have some friends that go to Enterprise?
Oh yeah, I know a lot of the guys on the team, and it's been since last year. We beat them pretty well last year, and all it is every time you see them around town or you see them hanging out, movies, wherever you go, River Bowl this year is going to be different. That's what they always say. And, you know, we just like to let our play do the talking, and we feel confident in our team this year. So when the game gets here, we'll definitely be ready for it.
All right. Well, Ian, I want you to do your best out there, and I want to thank you for being part of the Shasta Sports Network.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
How nice is that? Good job.
Well, I mean, listen to the confidence of that kid. He's got so much confidence. It's like night and day from last year. And it has nothing to really do with the trading of the snaps with Kilgore.
Right.
He won that job outright.
He sure did, and they traded off a lot all year long last year. And you know what? It's an earning job. And Coach Hunsaker said he's my guy this year, so we're going to go with him. 6:40 or 5:48. We don't want to miss the anthem or anything, so we got time to take a very quick break, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Oh, perfect. Perfect. We got to put you in master control as a full-time job.
Hey, not a problem.
We are getting ready for the national anthem, and we are going to let the Shasta High School band take care of that for us. So welcome to Thompson Field. Tonight's game is going to be a good one. All right, all right, all right, all right. There's that cannon that we love so much. This is going to be a good football game, Dan. I'm coming to life. Coming to life.
Boom.
You know what I noticed? Not a butt in the seats just then. I love that.
Look at this. Gary, we are actually packed in front of us, too.
I know. This is great.
This is showing some support for your team. I tell you, Shasta, you're coming alive tonight. Just like the TV set at your house. It's on!
It is on.
We're going to get ready for our captains to be coming out. And I can see it's going to be Troy Lyons and number 8, Vinny Smith.
I see Kirk Gibson out there and Levi Peterson, defensive end.
Defensive end.
First time he's been captain this year that I remember.
Yeah, it looks like the captains for the Mustangs is going to be, of course, quarterback Cade McNamara. It's going to be also Ryan Modell.
Give me a number and I'll tell you who it is.
How about number 9?
Number 9 is Richie Garcia.
And number 6.
And that's going to be Ryan Hurley.
Those are your captains.
Ryan's a senior, 5'10", 170, and they shake hands out at the center of the field right now, which is great.
Oh, our middle linebacker, Troy Lyons, number 54. Their middle linebacker is Ryan Modell, middle linebacker, number 54.
No kidding. Well, that'll be a nice little comparison tonight.
So I believe number 54 is the person that Garcia's going to want to watch out for.
Yeah. We'll see.
This is not the same offensive line as it was last year for Shasta. They have been doing a little better on letting defenses get past them.
Tonight's going to be a true test.
All right, looks
and
like,
you know what? This might be, go ahead.
Well, it looks like that Shasta High School won the toss. They will receive, and they will be going from our left to our right.
Very nice.
Damonte Ranch will be kicking off. They are playing from our right to our left.
Did you say Del Monte?
No, I said Damonte.
Okay.
I did not say Del Monte.
Well, we were talking about this the other night when we were doing some prep stuff, and you know, just in conversation, Dan said Del Monte. And I go, what? They don't make corn, man. It's Damonte. So we might slip, and that could happen tonight, and we just laugh about it.
He's been testing me all week on that, too. Hey, who are we playing tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, Damonte.
Yeah. Does it come in a can? No. It's Damonte. It's Damonte Ranch. I was completely amazed and really impressed with their football last year when we went over there. Their stadium is, you know, state of the art all the way.
Just an all over it.
And, you know, they gave us an option to be wherever we wanted to be.
And they actually sent our banners back because we left them there on accident.
We drove out of Reno, and we realized that our banners were missing by the time that we got to Lake Almanor Rest Area. And I felt about, you know, this tall. So they were kind enough to mail them back to us, and we appreciate that.
Back deep is Kirk Gibson.
That's right. And also, and we've got Marino Carrillo, who was a really good standout in the last game here for Shasta. So I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If Marino gets the ball on the opposite side, I'll do the run back. If Gibson gets it, you can do the run back.
Okay.
All right, that sound fair?
Deal. I thought I was going to get a burrito.
You might. All right, so I'm hoping for a kick to the right. See what Carrillo's got.
And they line up just like Shasta does on the kickoff.
They do. They have 5 guys on one side, 5 guys on the other, and here comes the kicker. And this football game is underway, and that's going to be your call, Dan, from the 12-yard line.
Kirk Gibson takes it. He's at the 20. He's at the 25, 30. Gets through a little traffic, and he gets stopped down immediately at the 32-yard line.
I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed there are 3 people trying to strip that ball out of his hands. And we saw that in the first game with, we had an actual takeaway. A guy took it out of his hands.
Yeah.
You got to be strong. You got to cover that football. And it looks like the Damonte Ranch, that might be one of their tactics and one of the things that they use to, cause a turnover.
Cause the turnover, strip that ball.
And instead of a turnover, we'll call it a takeaway, whatever it is. So that's Kelsall in the backfield with Ian Garcia. Ian Garcia hands it off to Kelsall right up the middle. He gets across the scrimmage line. He gains about 2 yards before he's stopped. Ooh, this can be a tough battle.
This is going to be a tough one, Gary. I believe that was Vinny Smith, number 8, though, with the ball.
Yeah, it was. You're right. I expect to see Kelsall running the ball a little bit more this year or this tonight. But that is Vinny Smith in the backfield with Ian Garcia. And they got a receiver on each side, and they will do a little cross block there and hand that off to
Mosby. Dakota.
Mosby's going to get some action tonight. He gains about 2 or 3 more, so it'll be 3rd down and a long 4.
Dakota Mosby was our player of the game last game.
That's right. Yeah, it was.
Along with Ian Garcia because of the tattooing that he did.
All right, Vinny Smith, the ball carrier. He'll go to the right-hand side. He's got nowhere to go, can't get around, and there's 3 Mustangs all over him. He'll lose about 2 yards on that play.
And there's that number 54, Madole, I was talking about. He's a senior, 6'1", 170 pounds.
Wow, look at that.
Troy Lyons got him beat about 50 pounds.
So here comes the punt receiving team for Damonte Ranch. They don't have a whole lot of players on their team, considerably shorter roster than Shasta has. And Shasta now is going to do that fake thing to the right. Brian Kilgore will kick it away. It'll bounce just above the 30-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. It looked like it went out of bounds at about the 32.
And that's that Kyle McNamara that was back deep for the Mustangs.
That's pretty bold to put your quarterback there running back a punt.
Well, he's going to be there kicking. He's going to take over kicking duties tonight.
Man. He wants to really impress me. He'll tape up some ankles on the sideline later on.
He just might do that.
Kid's got all kinds of talent down there.
He is their backup quarterback. He's also their kicker.
Del Monte Ranch, the Mustangs here at Shasta tonight. I'm turn down that band just a little bit. We're early on, 10:30 left to play. This one just got started. And Cade McNamara, he's got his lineup on the team. He's got 3 people lighting the slot. Sends a guy in motion over to the right-hand side. He's going to pass, and he's looking for the long ball. Starting this game early, and had a guy wide open, but just overthrew him by about 4 inches.
Ty Ellison.
Incomplete.
Wow, that was just like a hand. Right off the fingertips. Right off the fingertips of Allison, who was wide open for the Mustang.
Oh, man. I don't know if you noticed it at all, but if he would have caught that ball, I think his forward momentum would have been so off balance he would have fell on his face.
Oh, yeah, he would have.
He didn't have it. He was ahead of himself on that. We'll see what McNamara's got now for us.
A nice little play action fake there for the Mustang.
Be a 2nd down and 10. High snap. They hand it off right up the middle, and that's going nowhere. Tough defense.
Mosby in on that stop.
Real tough defense for Shasta and Dakota Mosby. Already putting his name on the marquee twice tonight.
Looked like Lyons was in there, and so was Benolo for the Wolves.
That linebacker, number 54, is also the center for the Mustangs.
3rd down and 9.
Oh, they draw him off sides. There's like a confetti of flags. So Shasta drawn off.
That was a whole defensive line that jumped in there.
There was 3 or 4 of them.
They're just itching to get at McNamara.
That's all. They're anxious. Offsides.
That'll give them 5 yards.
It'll be 3rd now at about 4.
3rd and 4 instead of 3rd and 9. And you want to keep them in that long, 3rd and long situations. That's the goal tonight.
Okay, so Cade McNamara brings his club back up to the scrimmage line. He's in the shotgun formation. He's going back to pass, and he's got nowhere to go, and he's going to run it right up the middle, and he'll slide down at the 44-yard line.
The slide.
The slide. That's the first time I've seen a quarterback in high school ranks
ever
slide.
They usually leap forward.
That's enough for a 1st down, and that will count.
But, you know, when you have somebody as big as Troy Lyons coming at you, I'd slide too.
Guy in motion, and he fixed it to him, and he got hammered. Troy Lyons just almost knocked the breath out of a guy, and he got up. I don't even know where the ball ended up, Dan. Did you see that?
Yeah, the ball rolled down, and it looked like they recovered it, but He read that all the way. It wasn't even touched. Came right through the offensive line and disturbed the little pitch out.
Did you see that hit Troy Lyons put on that guy?
Was that a tattoo?
Man.
Boom.
Saturday Night Creature features what that was, man. You remember him, Bob Wilkins,
yeah.
the old guy? Now we're showing our age. Hey, we can be 95 years old. We still know the game of football.
Yes, we do.
McNamara set to take the snap, and he'll do it. He'll throw it immediately out to the left-hand side, and that is complete to Michael Nicholas, but not enough for the first down.
Look at Cade Petrie just came in for the Wolves and just put a nice hit. But not after Michael Nichols, wide receiver for the Mustang.
You know, if you keep your eye on Troy Lyons, that guy tonight is full of electricity.
He is all over that field just like.
Look at Damonte Ranch. They've got 3 receivers all the way out to the right-hand side, 2 on the left-hand side, and McNamara. He is an expert with that football. He can throw it really quick release. That's what I'm expecting for you on this one. He'll take that snap, roll out to the right-hand side, throws it down to the first down line, and he had it in his hands, and Gibson knocked it out, and what a great defensive play.
Once he had his hands on it, he's legal to touch. Gibson does a great job, comes in and makes him bobble it.
That was textbook coverage right there.
Excellent coverage. And that brings up 4th down and 5 for the Mustang.
And
Let's see what they do.
They're going to bring out their kicking team. Ty Allison set to punt away, and Kirk Gibson is back at his 16, 17-yard line right now.
Watch out for Ty, though. He might be their kicker. He might not be their kicker. He's registered as a wide receiver.
Hey, yeah, that's a low snap. He barely gets it off. Left-footed kicker. Kirk Gibson's going to get a chance to run this one back. He'll grab it at the 15, and he'll put his head down and gain 1 yard on the return, and he is met with 3 Mustangs. So Shasta will take over.
That's not a fun thing to have.
Oh, man. They're fast, these kids. They're fast. 9:02 left to play in the first period. We've got no score.
You know, going back to that JV game, that started off as a tough defensive game. There was no score in the first quarter. They kind of figured each other out, and then all of a sudden, boom, the points started coming on.
Well, the handoff goes over to the right-hand side. Not much of a gain, if any, at all.
Looks like Seth Park on the carry.
Yeah, Seth Park. Now, you notice what they got going on? Hurry-up offense here. Hurry-up offense has worn some teams down this year. Quick snap. He's looking to throw the ball. He's got a guy. That is complete, and that is Kelsall. He takes it across the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That's like a tight end position, but if you look at the offense or the opposite line over there, the sidelines, they have like, what, 10 people at the most?
Yeah. Backups. All right. Here we go. Ian Garcia sends Seth Park in motion. He'll hand the ball off to Vinny Smith. Vinny Smith rolls right over the top of a guy, and he's got enough for another first down for the Wolves.
I got a feeling that the old man's going to let us know up front. He came up and gave the signal before the referee did.
Yeah. You talking about the line judge, huh?
You know, I'm talking about him right up a couple seats down from us.
Oh, okay, good.
He stood up and gave us the first down.
Handoff, Vinny Smith. He gets to the left tackle side. He gains about 2, maybe 3 yards. Tough defensive battle going on here right now, and the Mustangs look really sharp.
You know what I love about Vinny Smith is the more he gets the touches, the more and more he works for those extra yardage, and he just keeps his legs moving.
Vinny's got a mohawk. And
oh, boy.
Hand off to Seth Park, right-hand side. Just barely gets it around the corner across the 40-yard line. That's going to be another first down for the Wolves.
Are they gonna spot it? Yeah, they're spotting it right at the 40. Yeah, they're gonna say first down.
Yep.
First down, Shasta.
And that stops the clock so they can move the chains. But Shasta's got that hurry-up offense. Look at 2, 4, 6 defensive backs for Del Monte Ranch. Vinny Smith gets it. He gets flipped over, gains about 3 on the play. Flag comes out. I don't know what that's going to be.
That could be a chop block.
I think
it could
it was
be a hold. I don't know. I saw legs come flying in the air.
Yeah, and I saw the not the referee, but one of the umpires, do the slash thing. Illegal block below the knees.
That's going to go get Shasta.
So that'll bring him back some.
That's not good when you see shoes fly up in the air. That's that Hassan chop.
Yes, it was.
Ice cold Coca-Cola, no thank you.
Yep.
It's getting ice cold out here, but hey, Boundary Waters takes care of us.
You putting your coat on, huh?
I'm putting the coat on already.
All right, well.
Garcia.
Long pass from Garcia downfield, and he had Gibson open, but he overthrew him by just a couple of yards, so that is incomplete.
Oh,
that was a 35-yard in the air pass from Garcia. He's got the arm.
Garcia does have the arm. He's got the confidence. And he's got the right target.
I don't know where some of my graphics disappeared.
And that's a run up the middle. And again, Vinny Smith on the carry. And we're just under 6 minutes left in the first quarter. No score here. That's a 3rd and 24 for Shasta.
I'm going to readjust some of my graphics here. They kind of went away, so we'll bring the Shasta football helmet back into play and the Damonte Ranch logo back into play.
And he's back to pass.
Oh, my gosh. Ian Garcia took just a train shot.
And that was led by number 54 for Damonte Ranch.
Goodness gracious.
And that's that Madole, Ryan Madole, middle linebacker, also their center.
Okay, our graphics are fixed now, so we're set to go, and this will be a punting situation for the Wolves. And they roll it out to the right, and that's blocked. And he picks it up and throws it another pass.
Wow.
Interesting, very interesting.
That was blocked, and it looks like blocked by Wyatt Virgil.
I think he threw the quarterback picked it up. And he ended up throwing it. Can you throw it after you block a punt?
Yes, you can. Once that punt is blocked, you can't pick it up. You can't kick it again, but you can throw it and hopefully get the first down.
Well, look at that. That was not enough for a first down. So the Mustangs are in great field position. They're just outside the 20. They're at the 21-yard line, and here comes Cade McNamara bringing his team up to the line.
They're not in the red zone yet. Just yet.
Nope.
And I see a number 54, Troy Lyons, fired up.
Yeah. Man in motion. He'll hand it off to the right-hand side. That's Hunter Dunathan.
And still not in the red zone.
And still not in the red zone. Barely makes it back up to the line of scrimmage.
That's the best way I could say it.
Hunter Dunathan. Dunathan is the name. He's a big, tall boy, and he can run the ball. Wow.
Well, that was Joaquin Torres on the tackle for Shasta.
And we don't hear very much of. McNamara fakes the handoff, looks to throw. Now he's scrambling to the right-hand side, throws it over the middle. Had a guy briefly, only hit him in one hand, and he dropped it. Incomplete. Jacob Mandachok, number 27, was the intended receiver.
Ryan Hurley was back, the running back, and he went to provide block for his quarterback. He's lucky he didn't get a hands to the face. Third down and 11 for the Mustangs.
So 2 very strong defensive plays for the Wolves. And Cade McNamara's got all of his receivers out. He's got a guy in motion from his left to his right. He'll roll out to the right. He's looking to throw the ball. He's in trouble, and he's going down. About a 6 or 7 yard loss.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
He still didn't make it in the red zone.
No. He's going the opposite direction. What a great defensive display by the Wolves on that one.
You know, defensive coordinator Kirk Ramage said, Dan, we had a really good practice this week, and we're ready for him. Well, he wasn't kidding.
No, defense is making a stand right here, a really tough stand.
They're going to go for it on 4th down. 4th down at 17.
Well, that's what I would do in this situation. They're still inside the 30. on this drive. They've gained a total of net minus 9 yards. so, throw it out there. He's got some great receivers, and he's got that quick release too, and he'll grab it and he'll roll out immediately to his left, and he better get rid of it because he's got a guy coming. That's intercepted. Look at him go. Troy Lyons. What a run back for Lyons. And that kid came to play football tonight.
He came to play. I'll tell you what. He was in the right spot, the right time. There you go. Troy Polamahu all over the field, in the right place, the right time.
Wow.
Reading the quarterback's eyes.
I'm telling you. That boy is getting it done tonight.
That is awesome.
So Shasta now with the ball. Ian Garcia. He'll take that, and he'll do the handoff on the left-hand side. Not even sure who he gave it to.
That was Mosby.
Mosby. He gains about 4, maybe 5 on the play.
Gonna be second down, probably about 5. Let's call it 6 for Shasta.
Oh, well, that's going to be
a false start. Illegal motion.
Yeah, they'll call it a false start. Penalty's the same, so it doesn't matter.
Vinny was just ready to get at it.
We'll try it again. They'll back him up. Be second and about 11 right there, and that was a tight little squeeze, and they'll hand it off. It may have been a loose ball right there. Damonte Ranch is saying they got it, and they do have it. They recovered the fumble at the 33-yard line.
I totally missed that one.
Joe Franzoya is the line judge down there, and he's a friend of ours. He's part of our Asphalt Cowboy group, and he's been an official for years and years and years and years. I ran into him last week. We had a very nice chat about football. He says there's a shortage of really referees out, or officials these days. They'll hand off right up the middle. Damonte Ranch, they fold a guy over. Troy Lyons pretty much just twisted a guy into a pretzel. The ball carrier was Ryan Hurley. 2:37 left to play. No score. Tough game, right?
Tough game. This is just like the it's a copycat of the JV. Because JV had no score in the first quarter.
So McNamara, yet to have anything of significance, but he can move and he can roll out very quick to either side, and he can throw off balance, and he'll hand it off left-hand side. He does not make it around the end. The ball carrier there for the Mustangs was Richie Garcia, and he may have gained about 2 on the play.
Yeah, that's Troy Lyons reading the play quickly and getting right on it.
Wasn't he the young man that said, "How do I become player of the game"?
No, that was
Kelsall?
That was Kelsall.
Okay.
Kelsall. How do I become player of the game?
So far, according to Price Waterhouse, Troy Lyons is going for that tonight.
He looks like to be the star tonight.
Man, Troy stepping up, making things happen, clogging up the middle, intercepted a pass already, stunting, and they draw the Wolves offsides. Yep.
Encroachment.
That'll give him
encroachment.
That'll give him 5 yards, which will make it 3rd and short. 3rd and about 2 now.
They get him in those long 3rd down situations, and then you can't. It's those tough mistakes that you gotta be able to make. There's going to be your 1st down guy.
Okay, right.
He just stood up.
McNamara rolls out to the right-hand side. He's looking downfield, and quick throw, tough throw, throws it a little bit high, incomplete, no good.
So I'm taking it. They're going to go for their kicker, or are they going to go ahead and go for it? Looks like the quarterback, McNamara, is talking to the coach. Oh, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, that's a good call.
4th and
right
2.
here.
4th and 2 is better than 4th and 17.
Yeah, it is. All right, so 4th down and short. About 2 yards to go for the 1st down, and McNamara's got his team out of the huddle. Come up on the the line of scrimmage. Richie Garcia for the Mustangs is good. And they hand it off. They go right up the middle. And they're going to have enough for that first down right there. The ball carrier, Ryan Hurley, right up the middle and all the traffic and all the congestion, and he still makes it.
That was a tough run. He earned every single one of those yards.
That'll be a first down for the Mustangs as they're back where they started on their last drive at the 21. Ended up at the 34.
Yet to reach the red zone yet. Missed it by that much.
Yeah. Cade McNamara. He now rolls over to the right-hand side, and he'll hand that off to Hurley. Hurley takes it hard down across the 20 and inside the 15, or maybe right at the 15. We'll see where they mark it.
Wow, Cade Petrie really putting a hit on there. Now I feel like boxing.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary, cut my left eye. I can't see. Cut it. 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Clock is moving right now. McNamara's got a guy wide, way out wide to the left-hand side. And he's looking for a quick pass right over the middle, and that is complete, and that's going to be trouble. And he takes it all the way in. Touchdown, Mustangs. And that was a reception by Jacob Mandachak, and he took it right in with no problem whatsoever.
Mandachak playing the running back, squeezes through the line, goes to the left a little bit, left open in the flat, uncovered. What a great play by the Mustangs.
That's a quick release from Cade McNamara. And they'll go for the extra point. They'll kick it for the extra. Here we go for the extra point. Mustangs first to strike with 12 seconds left in the first. There's the snap, the placement, the kick is up, and it is perfect. And that will make it 7-0 Mustangs with 12 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Hi, this is Ian Garcia, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Ian Garcia throwing the ball very well so far tonight, but it was the Mustangs that strike first. 12 seconds left to play in the first period. They'll get a chance to kick it off. And depending on the length of the run back, this could be the end of the first period. We'll find out for you here in just a second. There's the kick, and that'll go to Gibson. And Danny, take it away.
Gibson takes it at the 10-yard line. He's out to the 20, 25, 30, 35. He's got it down strike. Down the sidelines. He goes down to the 30, 20. Nobody's going to catch him. He's in for a touchdown.
How about that?
Shasta.
Not a flag on the play.
Nice.
How about that? Good call. I'm glad you got that call. I'm glad you got that call.
I was getting so excited. That was my first touchdown call.
Okay, I want Gibson next time. That was the call of the week right there.
Wow.
How about it? Kirk Gibson.
Untouched and not a flag on the play. What a great job. That's a good way. If you can't get it done on offense, defense, special teams will come through for you.
Look at that, Kirk Gibson.
And the flag is flying right here for the Wolfpack.
Man, that run back made me thirsty. Yeah, this guy's going to do the wave. I like him.
Yeah.
All right, extra point set to go. The placement is down. The kick is, somebody had a hand on it, but it still goes through. So we got a tie football game right here, 7-7 at the end of the first period. We got time. We'll take a break and be back in a moment.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Do you ever wonder what happens to your vehicle behind the scenes at an auto body collision repair facility? Wonder no more. Go to HillCollisionCenter.com and watch a virtual tour of the North Valley's finest and most recommended collision repair business. hillcollisioncenter.com.
Hey, this is Eric Gannon, driver of the number 75 Shasta Sports Network Super Late Model. Keep the pedal to the metal, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
That's our guy right there. Hey, we're wishing him some good luck over at Eureka this weekend. Eric Gannon, our guy.
He is driving the 75 Shasta Sports Network sponsored car, and he is up for a championship.
That's exciting. Very exciting. Tell you what, we've got an exciting thing going on right here at the beginning of the second period, and we have a tie football game here, 7 apiece.
This is the place to be. If you're not at Thompson's Field, get here. It's only the start of the second quarter. Tie score.
You got time.
You got time.
Chili doesn't get warm until halftime.
Just take a left on Eureka Way and go. Wow, I get to call my first run back.
How about it?
Beautiful.
I was happy to.
All right, I can go home now. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, that's that McNamara on the far side over there for the run back. And I can't see the number of the guys sideways. We'll pick it up. Looks like it might be Ty Allison. It is. And there's the kick right there, a little bit of squib kick. That's a strategy kick. That goes midfield to the 33-yard line. And that guy doesn't know what to do with it. He is going, and he's dodged a couple of guys, and now he breaks through. 40, 45, 50, just across the 45 of the Wolves, and a good run back.
Hunter Brooks.
How about that?
Where'd he come from? Running back, senior, 5'11", 190 pounds. Moves pretty fast for almost a 200-pound guy.
Yeah, he did. It was a great run back for the Mustangs. And that was in the secondary receiving line, too. Normally, those guys, they don't do very much. We've seen it in a game already this year where they just fell on the ball.
They're there to block, and that's their sole purpose, is just to block.
Now this game is heating up.
Oh, it's heating up. Oh, it's a thing.
Oh, it's a thing, Jerry. Cade McNamara. Kid's got some talent. He'll take that ball, set to throw, throws it right over to the right-hand side, intended for Ty Allison, and that's incomplete.
You know, he's got a quick release, Gary. He just doesn't seem to be on that button yet. Doesn't seem to be on that dime, so to speak. But a good setback, quick drop, keeping his feet moving, making his reads. He's doing all the rhythms, just exactly what a quarterback should do.
Yeah, he's looking over his line right there, making sure everybody's in the space. He sends a man in motion. That'll be Jacob Manichak. He's already got a touchdown, and McNamara's going to hang on to that one and run it. And that was a good run, but he took a shot from Troy Lyons there. It's going to be enough for a first down for the Mustangs. Well, we think it is. Yeah, they're moving the chains now.
Yeah, that'll be a first down. Boy, he saw Troy Lyons out of the corner of his eye. He didn't have time enough to slide. This is where the defense has really got to step up.
McNamara, he can pretty much do it all. They put him back for punt returns and kickoff returns, and he's also their quarterback. That's usually unheard of, even at this level, but there's the snap right there. He'll fake the handoff, and he's looking way downfield, and he's got a guy wide open, and he had it in his hands, and he dropped it. That is incomplete. Tough shot. Michael Nicholas had it in his hands and just dropped it. Nobody was around him.
What a place to hit you. Right in the hands.
Terrible place to hit a guy.
Oh, careful, sir.
Yeah.
God, we got some excited people down here.
No kidding. That guy almost did a face plant 3 rows in front of us.
Wouldn't be the first time we've seen it.
We need to give him some sunflower seeds and have him sit down for a while.
Settle down, sir.
Yeah. All right, so Cade McNamara going at it again. It'll be second down. Everybody looks intense out there. He's in the shotgun situation right now. He's got 4 receivers set to go. He's got actually 1 in the slot, so he's got 5. And now he drops back 2 or 3 steps. Stutter steps a little bit over to the right-hand side. That is complete for a short gain. Ryan Hurley, the receiver. He'll take it down to about the 23.
Boy, this is a packed house tonight, Gary, from end to end over on the home side.
I know.
A sea of purple.
That's nice. I think this is our biggest crowd this year.
This is the purple rain.
Oh, okay. McNamara sends a man in motion right there, and he'll hand it off right up the middle. That's going to be
I don't know
not
if
much of a gain at all. The ball carrier was Ryan Hurley, and he was hit immediately.
You're in 4-down territory, regardless.
Troy Lyons hit that guy, and it was part of 3 of the Wolves that stopped him.
And he actually lost 2 yards on that one, Gary. It's now 4th and 4.
And they will go for it.
Well, you're in 4-down territory. You have to.
McNamara likes to hang on to this ball if he doesn't have a very quick receiver. He's probably going to be looking for his man in the slot right there, straight over the middle. There's a little bit of a gap right there. He sends a man in motion, fakes it over to the right, passes it over to the right. That is incomplete. Great defense by Kirk Gibson.
Wow, Kirk Gibson stepping up a little bit tonight.
Ty Allison, the intended receiver, and that goes incomplete, and Shasta will take over the ball with 9:47 left to play.
Did you see the way he just brought his arm around, not even holding on with his other arm, brought his arm around, just knocked that ball right out.
Yep, that's a good deflection. Kirk Gibson, he's shining now.
I think both of them want it. All right, Shasta takes over, 1st down and 10. 9:45.
Okay, up the middle, Vinny Smith, he gets hit really hard. He'll gain 2 or 3 on the play. He's across the 25 up to the 26-yard line.
I see a little similarities between the JV Mustangs and the varsity Mustangs. Besides the pants being different, they both hit hard.
Hit very hard, these kids. All right, Vinny will get the ball again. He'll go, and he'll hit it hard, and he'll move up near the 40-yard line and close to a 1st down. Vinny the Diesel Smith, they're calling him.
Vinny the Diesel. The Diesel, I like that.
Vinny Smith, the go-to guy here for Shasta. And they'll fake it to him this time, give it to Seth Park around the right-hand side. He's looking for a way around. He's not going to find one. He gets upended, flips him over there near the chain gang.
Looks like Jake Polson on the Polson.
Seth Park just couldn't get around that corner.
Well, you know they saw plenty of game film. Do not allow number 12.
Oh, there's a bad snap. And Garcia just falls on it. That was the right move to make. You lost about 7 yards on the play, but it was a good move to make. Just fall on it. Yeah, it's going to be a long to go. 3rd down, about 20 to go for Shasta. Looking for looking for Garcia to throw this ball. That's exactly what he's looking for. And he's going downfield to the left-hand side and didn't have anybody to throw to. Kelsall was about 7 yards behind the pass, and that goes incomplete, and that'll make it 4th down.
I think that was intended for Kirk Gibson, but Gibson's man just put the hurt on him coming right off the line. But look at our Shasta crew at work. TJ Holmes right in the middle of all the players. Mike Daly on his knees on the sidelines, ready to go.
Busy.
And here's the kick. He gets it off.
Good kick.
Good kick.
And
oh, he went to go pick it up, and he decided, I'm better not touch
they'll let it roll dead at the 43-yard line, and that's where Damonte Ranch will take over.
8 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first half.
Is that an 8?
I do believe it is.
McNamara, he is the quarterback for the Damonte Ranch Mustangs. Sends the guy in motion. He'll hand it off over to the right-hand side. I believe that might be Hurley. Hurley is brought down immediately. No problem there at all. Tough defense, great defensive stand, and your guy, Walker Huey, involved.
Defensive tackle is pretty quick coming off the line there, going all the way to the left. Making it count. Tie score here, still 7-7. 7:25 left in the first half.
McNamara now with the, he'll take it, and here comes the blitz. They throw it out to the left-hand side. He's got a guy wide open, but he's covered immediately. Short gain. Gains about 5 on the play, not too much, and nowhere near a first down. It'll be 3rd down for the Mustangs.
What a great open field tackle. And that's Marino Carrillo with a great open field tackle. That's one of those shoestring tackles, because if he would have gotten away, he had nobody in front of him.
McNamara taking charge of his football club right now. Tries to draw Shasta offsides. Almost does it. Sends the guy in motion. He'll hand it off on the right-hand side one more time, and that'll be close to a first down for the Mustangs. Ball carrier was Ryan Hurley. Tough kid. They're going to call it 4th down.
4th and 1. What do you... Decision time here, Gary. What would you do?
Go.
You're going.
I would go. And they're leaving McNamara out on the field. They're giving him some instruction right now. This is where I would watch if you're on the defensive line. Watch the quick count. You've already been drawn off twice.
You don't want to give them free yardage. And that's just what they might try to do here. They might try to do a fake.
Yeah. They'll try to draw them off. We'll see. And there's that
delay
might be a delay of game call right now on the Mustangs. That's exactly what it was, and that's not what they needed right now. That'll back them up 5 yards, and it'll be a 4th and about 6.
Got some fun tonight. I like this announcer.
Yeah.
Have some fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Okay, you couldn't draw them off sides. Now, what do? Do you punt the ball? You're in the opposing territory.
You're right about midfield. You know, they're set up like they're going to go for it. A quick kick might be a good idea right now. Get a good kick that'll roll down, near the goal line. But it doesn't look like that's what they're doing. They've got 3 receivers on the left-hand side. Here comes McNamara. He'll roll out to the left, and he's looking deep for one of them. All the way downfield, and he overthrows him incomplete.
See, I don't understand the 4th and 6. I can understand the 4th and 1, but 4th and 6. Wow.
And that gives the Shasta Wolves excellent field position with 5:46 left to play in the first half.
Sustain a nice clock-chewing drive, taking it down, hopefully getting a score, going to halftime.
Clock-chewing. I like that.
Clock-chewing.
We'll put that in our vocabulary list.
Chew that clock up.
All right, Ian Garcia. He's in Seth Park in motion, but he'll give it to Vinny right up the middle. Vinny's got a hole and more, and he gets across, makes a first down plus a few.
The diesel gets better as more touches come along.
Garcia will give it to Vinny again, but he's going nowhere this time. They're on to him.
They keyed on him this time.
He will lose about 2 yards on the play. I'm waiting for Seth Park to go in motion and get that handoff and get around the end. There it is right there. And Seth Park cuts in a little bit loose, gets close to another first down for Shasta. Down at the 26-yard line. Good run by Seth Park. It's going to be 3rd and about a yard, or just less than a yard. They'll call it a yard. Good play right there. That's the play that I knew was coming from Seth Park. He found a hole cutting inside a little bit earlier. Didn't have to get around to the outside that time. They'll give it to Vinny Smith this time, and Vinny will go across the line, and he will get a first down and another handful of yards, and he'll take it inside the 20.
He's putting some muscle behind that hustle.
How come I just got a text from you that says, "Thank you, baby"?
No, if you
What
notice,
is going on here?
It's a group text.
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay. Clarified. Clear.
Man, I'm glad we're in separate vehicles tonight.
We got clearance.
Seth Park, he goes in motion. Garcia looking to throw deep into the end zone. He's got Gibson. Gibson! Touchdown, Shasta! What a play, and there's not a flag around.
Boom, there goes the cannon. 4:20 left on the clock, and Shasta scores a nice touchdown. That is going to be a confidence booster for Ian Garcia, even more right there.
Wow, what a great pass. And a great catch. It was over his, it wasn't a straight pass. He was over his head.
Yeah, and it was tight coverage.
Fell right in his arms.
You can't get any tighter on defense unless you have a defensive pass interference.
Here's the kick right there, and that is up, and that is good. And that will make the score 14-7 in favor of Shasta. We've got 4:20 left to play in the first half. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
Hi, this is Felicia from Shasta Physical Therapy, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Boy, you picked yourself a good football game to tune into tonight. 4:20 left to play in the first half, and Shasta leads it 14-7. Both teams look really strong, Dan.
They are. It's a tough defensive game. To get any points off of these defenses, you're going to have to earn every single yard.
It is a battle out there for sure. Kickoff. Coming up, Charlie Osuna tuned in to the broadcast. Charlie, thank you so much. We appreciate the follow.
Hi, Charlie.
Here comes the kick. And they will go down deep, and that will be in, is that McNamara?
That looks like McNamara. Oh, and he cuts
up
the center.
This ought to be interesting right there. He gets across midfield, finally brought down. Good run back. Very impressive.
He cut right up the center of the field, and there was nobody there to cover.
And that was Kyle McNamara on the run back. Wow.
We are assuming that that is the little brother of Cade McNamara.
All right, so great field position for the Mustangs with 4:10 left to play in the first half. They've got it at the Shasta 45-yard line. And McNamara lines his club up. He's got receivers, and he's got two in the backfield, halfback and a fullback right now. Hurley, one of those. He'll give it to Hurley over tackle left side, and he gets right through the line. And he runs heavily right through the middle, and he is brought down, but that's going to be another first down for the Mustangs.
Kenyon Riley looked like he got a little bit of whiplash there on that one.
Hurley put his head down and put a whooping on him on that play. McNamara waiting for the call to come in from the coach. It's all hand signals down there. He's got it. He's got two receivers on his left-hand side, one way wide out to the right-hand side. Hurley is in the backfield. He's had a very tough game so far. When he gets that ball, he puts his head down, and he's tough. And he'll fake it to Hurley this time. He'll look for the throw. He's got nowhere to go, and now he's going to scramble and roll to the right. He's down to the 20, 15, and he'll run it out of bounds. Good move there by Cade McNamara.
Ryan Hurley providing that little extra block in the backfield for his quarterback. Drove his man around to the right, allowed him to escape, get out of the pocket. He had open daylight going down the sidelines.
All right, Charlie Osuna, we love it. You're tuned in. Charlie's got a night off, and he's enjoying the game, just kicking back.
Nice.
And we're enjoying the game, just kicking back.
We're enjoying the game, too. We're doing the same thing as you, Charlie.
That's it. Only we got a band, our own band. How do you like that? All right, so McNamara will go back to work. He'll fake it to Hurley, and he'll throw deep into the end zone. And he's got a guy. That's a touchdown for Jake Polson. Polson, touchdown Mustangs.
This time he caught the ball, got the ball in his hands, took a couple steps forward, touchdown. That's a little tricky right there when you got that cross patterns going on down the center of the field.
It is back and forth. I knew this would be a good football game. Extra point. They're going to kick it. They're all set up for the snap right there. It's going to come here in just a second or two. And there's the snap, the placement, the kick.
It's up and it's good.
Nothing wrong with that right there. We got a tie football game with 3:29 left to play in the first half. Kickoff coming up right after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Hi, this is Trina Hughes from Trina's Women's Boot Camp and Fitness. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network. Now drop and give me 20.
Okay, I can give you about 12, and that's where I lose my cool right there.
I can only give you 5, man. I'm out of gas.
Trina, welcome to the Shasta Sports Network. We want to see you out here doing a game with us before the season's over. You would love this. This would be right in her element.
This would be in her element.
Here comes the kickoff right now. It's kind of a wobbly, squibbly right down the middle, and that is picked up by Shasta, Tony DiBiasio, and he's got a short return just over the 30 or right around the 30-yard line. Tony DiBiasio on the return.
He's our backup running back and also an outside linebacker. He is a junior for Shasta.
So Ian Garcia has got his work. He's got his line. He's got guys out on both sides of the line, one in each slot. He'll give it to Vinny Smith right up the middle, and Vinny Smith almost breaks through. He gets all the way up to midfield, 50-yard line. Huge run for Vinny Smith. You see that? You see that referee almost get run over?
Oh yeah. He's in the lane. He's in the lane.
I never mean any harm when I say that, but when a referee gets run over, it's kind of humorous to watch, right?
It's fun. They're not built for that.
No. So first again, and they'll give it to Seth Park over the right-hand side, and he carves out a big hole. He's all the way down to the 30, 25, only one guy to beat, and he will beat him. Touchdown, Seth Park. Wow.
Wow, Gary. This is a back and forth thing.
What a great football game we've got here tonight at Thompson Field.
Hey, Gary, I just want to say thank you for bringing me.
Man.
I love it.
This is good football. Good football. Seth Park. Wow.
I can't even sit down.
Extra point coming up. Brian Kilgore, the kicker for the extra point. There's the snap placement. The kick is up, and it is good. It is perfect. And, boy, we've got another chance and opportunity to take a quick break and come back with a kickoff. Score is 21-14. 3 minutes left in the first half. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com. Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas of Healthwise Chiropractic, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Yeah, Dr. Maria Salas joining us for the River Bowl, which is coming up next month. We're excited about that, too. Go ahead.
Another great game that's going to be is the River Bowl. Looking forward to that one, too.
Ooh, I'm exhausted. This is a great football game.
I love these. Each side scoring. It's going to be whoever has the last possession of the game.
It could be.
It could be, and we've been waiting for that kind of game for a while now.
It's a clean football game, too. Not a lot of penalties. Penalties that you have seen are just been like, offsides. There's a little squib kick, goes right in the middle. And that guy doesn't know what to do with it, but he'll try something. That's Hunter Brooks on the return. And he'll get it up to the 35-yard line, and he'll bring the whole team with him.
He did, too. He got another 2 yards with the whole team.
An extra 2. Nice job, Hunter Brooks. He's a middle linebacker, senior, 5'11", 190 pounds, big boy.
$2.53 to work with. 21-14, favor of the Wolfpack. The confidence level of this Wolfpack is high. The offense is doing a great job scoring. Defense, they're ready to step it up here.
Cade McNamara showing a passing formation with 2 receivers wide to his right, 1 in the slot on the right-hand side, and he's got a slot man on the left. The left slot goes in motion. Quick pass out to the right-hand side. That is complete to Kyle McNamara, and he's got some running room, but he doesn't get too far before he is met fiercely by Kenyon Riley.
Kenyon Riley putting the hurt on him. Gained about 7 yards on that, maybe 6. Yep, officially 6 yards.
Gained 6 yards, got hit hard, and is about an inch and a half shorter.
And he was waiting for the signal to come in. McNamara is back in the shotgun. Single setback.
Second and about 3 to go for the Mustangs. And they'll fake it to Hurley. Here comes some tough defense. Pass down the right-hand side. That is complete. We'll see what they call it. Ty Allison, and that is, they're going to call that inbounds at the 32 or 33-yard line.
I do believe he was calling for pushing off. He thought that the receiver had pushed off. I didn't see it.
Well, either way, it's a first down for the Mustangs, and they're going to work right now. Hurley in motion. He'll hand it to him over to the left-hand side, and he's got room to get around the outside. But he runs into his own guy, plus a Wolf, and he bounces out after gaining about 5 yards.
First he ran into Petrie, and then he had Troy Lyons right there with the backup.
Man.
That's called the backup slam.
Yeah, it is. 21-14, a minute 50 left to play in the first half.
What a great game, Gare.
It's a great football game. I mean, I don't know how to describe it any other way. This is what you want to see when you come to the football field. McNamara with that quick release. He sends a man in motion. He'll fake it to Hurley, throw it over the middle, and it's batted down, I believe. It was deflected at the line of scrimmage by Shea Benuelos.
Benuelos.
How about that?
I thought it was Benuelos. In fact, he was spinning around trying to catch the ball, too. That's the second down and 5 for the Mustangs.
Here comes the snap to McNamara. He's got that quick release over to the right-hand side. He's got Hurley, and that's complete. Hurley gains 2 or 3 yards, sidesteps, runs into some Wolves, and he's not going too far. Troy Lyons in there on the stop.
Troy Lyons, again, their leading tackler tonight so far. And a timeout is called.
There's going to be a timeout right now.
We can
and
take a timeout too, Gary,
that's going to be called by the Mustangs. Yeah, let's do that. 1:16 left to play in the first half. 21-14, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja, ready to ride exotic Cloud9 waves in the Philippines. Just need to escape my cameraman. Wait, come back! Surf Ninja out!
Hey, this is Kyle from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Well, you picked a good place to be tonight if you like football. If you can't be here, there's the second best thing is the Shasta Sports Network and XS961.com covering the game here for you tonight. And I cannot describe this game any better than tough, defensive, great football game.
Scoring back and forth, tight, tough defensive game. They're trying to figure each other out. They've got each other figured out, and then the offenses started scoring.
That's right, McNamara now with 3 of his receivers far on the left-hand side, and he's got that great ability to move around, and he'll take almost drew offsides, but not. He rolls out to the left-hand side. He's looking downfield. Now he kicks it off into the middle, and I'm not sure if that's going to be good or not.
No, that's incomplete.
It hit the ground, so incomplete pass right there.
That was 4th and 3. Wolves take over on downs with 1:10.
The intended receiver was Richie Garcia on that one. And now Shasta has got themselves in a very good position at the moment.
You got 1:10 left on the clock. You've got all your timeouts. Do you air the ball downfield? Do you try to get that extra score, to get that extra cushion? Of course you want to.
Tell you what I would do. I would send Seth Park in motion. He's on the left-hand side. He's in the slot position. Send him in motion right there. Hand him the ball. They don't do it. They give it to Vinny Smith. Vinny goes through. Hard hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll gain about 4 on the play.
And they call timeout. Shasta calls timeout. We'll stay right here. There's a 101. This is football 101. There's 101 left in the first half. You know, Gary, I just can't sit down.
Well, I can, but then something happens, and I'm up in like 3 seconds. It's nice to have a stretch.
I'm just going to stand up because I'm on the edge of my seat. Exciting football, tough hitting. It's what team is going to out-hit the other team tonight. And so far, it's been a battle.
Well, I think you might be right on the case when you say it's all depends who has the last possession of the game. That might make the difference. But anything can happen between now and then. There can be something that's a little bit lopsided. You never know. I've seen stranger things happen.
Well, you know, Gary, you hit on it pretty much in the pregame when you were talking about wearing the team down and getting that team wore down. With the hurry-up offense the Shasta runs, that doesn't give them any time for substitution.
All right, so Garcia now looking to throw the ball, and he's going downfield. He's got Kirk Gibson. Gibson complete across midfield and down to the 40-yard line. That is a completion. Very nice job by both Ian Garcia and Kirk Gibson. The ball right at the 40. 55 seconds on the clock in the first half. I think the slowest guys out there are the chain gang, Dan.
They are.
And they'll hand it to Vinny Smith. He goes in motion. I'm sorry, that's not Vinny.
That's Mosby.
That's Mosby. He'll get it, and he may have gained a yard on the play. Now is the time they're going to call another timeout. Okay, another touchdown, or timeout for Shasta. We'll just stay here. 47 seconds. We'll go, man. I've got 2 guys who are going for player of the game in a big way right now.
Me too. Me too. I've got them both written down. We'll send it down to Mr. Daly. He's got a bird's eye view on everything down there. I see TJ Holmes and Tracy Rainey down there.
Yeah, they're taking care of business on the field.
Yeah, they are over to the left of us.
All 5 of us will be packed into a Enterprise Rent-A-Car, a very nice Ford Expedition. We travel in luxury.
Yeah, we got the Puff Daddy mobile this time.
That's it.
It's white.
All right, Garcia will send Mosby in motion. He'll hand it off to Seth Park. And Seth Park hit immediately for no gain. He may have lost a yard.
And that's going to be the 3rd and final timeout. I think you have to try to go for that quick down and out. Throw the quick pass, get the first down and get out of bounds, maybe get close enough to try a last-minute field goal.
That's right. It's quite possible.
The gentleman that got our helmet for us.
Chris Hall from Edward Jones. So a little strategy put together right now by Coach J.C. Hunsaker with 41 seconds left to play in the first half.
He's got to be pleased. He has to be pleased with his team, the way they performed and the way they have done their job.
3rd and long. I'm not sure where that ball went. Right up the middle.
Went to Vinny Smith.
Vinny,
up the middle.
No gain right up the middle right there. It's going to be 4th down. Here's what I would do. Clock is ticking right now. I would let it run all the way down as far as you can and just throw one in the end zone, see what happens.
There you go. The Hail Mary.
And it goes up the middle to Vinny Smith, and he gets 2 or 3 tough yards, and that's not going to be enough for a first down, and that'll give Damonte Ranch the ball back one more time with 15 seconds left.
Okay, this is what you don't want to do now. You don't want to get beat deep. You don't want to give up that 7 points with 15 seconds left.
That'll be a confidence booster for the Mustangs.
Because they get the ball at the start of the 3rd quarter. And Shasta's playing it exactly smart.
Yep.
They got a guy back deep, make sure that he doesn't get beat deep.
McNamara will take the snap, roll out to his left-hand side. He's looking downfield, has a guy that's incomplete at the 45-yard line. No good.
10.5 seconds left in the first half. Again, they got 1, 2, 3 deep back. Looks like they're going to blitz here.
He's going to throw it all downfield. Now he's got nowhere to go. He's going to scramble, throws it over the middle, went right through the guy's hands.
Dietrich was right behind there. He was ready for that interception.
Jake Polson didn't know what went through his hands. There's a flag on the play, too. It's going to be a holding call against the Mustangs. That'll back them up.
5.1 seconds left in the first half. Take a knee, go re-strategize. Drink a glass of milk, do something.
Yeah, that's right. Relax a little bit.
Relax a little bit. Put that foot in the ice blender.
All right, so in theory, this should be the last play of the game, or the half, I should say.
2nd down and 20.
Long way to go. Cade McNamara's got the arm. He's got the speed. He's got the ability to roll out. He goes straight back drop, and he's going all the way downfield. Long ball down the end, the sideline, and that is incomplete. And that'll pretty much wrap up the first half here. Shasta leads 21-14. We'll be back with a recap coming up.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest crew and inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between. J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate from Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at REUpower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you. Powerful together.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, chilling at the mainland's best surf spot, Black Beach in San Diego. I'm about to join the masses to ride some powerful waves. And I get paid to do this. Surf Ninja out.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Well, I would say that
Welcome to the Shasta Sports Network Halftime Report. A quick look at tactical and statistical information from the first half of tonight's game. Here now, with an in-depth analysis on the first half, Gary Moore and Dan Miller.
I can't control my excitement down here.
I don't blame you.
This football game is a pretty spectacular game, 21-14 here at the half. And I'm going to pick two players on both sides of the ball, on both teams, that I think are the standouts so far for Shasta. It's Troy Lyons and Kirk Gibson. On the Mustangs, it's quarterback Cade McNamara and Ryan Hurley, who's the halfback. He's pretty much a do-it-all guy. And
I gotta agree with you there. Troy Lyons setting the pace for this game with that interception. I'm looking at him for our player. But Kirk Gibson, what can I say?
Man, he's just in the right place at the right time.
I mean, it's 21-14, and two of those scores are because of Kirk Gibson.
That's exactly right. And, Ian Garcia, he doesn't have spectacular numbers right now, but he is making some things happen. He's the guy behind the numbers, really, if you think about it that way. And they're doing some neat things with some of I think that's the senior fathers on the field right now. They're introducing them. Yep.
They do a lot of great things here at Shasta and, Thompson Field. It is a packed crowd here tonight.
It is. It's nice to see that, too, and it's nice to be right out in it. It's nice, really nice to be part
of it.
Nice to be part of it. The crowd, they're giving a hand for the player.
Team members would like to announce that they are giving a scholarship to Shasta High School from funds generated from
Look at that.
And members of the class of 1968.
Class of 1968, putting together a scholarship fund. And
wow, I was only 3 years old at that time.
When I was 5.
I had football in my hand and watching a Raider game.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So the score at halftime, Shasta 21, the Mustangs 14. It is not a lopsided game whatsoever. It is back and forth and back and forth. Tough offense, tough defense, great special teams, and minimal, and I mean minimal penalties.
Minimal flags tonight. The flags aren't flying tonight.
That's awesome. Wow. So we're looking forward to the action in the second half. We'll see who's going to, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but Damonte Ranch will get the ball to start the second half.
Damonte Ranch gets the ball. The Mustangs get the ball to start the third quarter. So there it is, class is 1968.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Love it here. Okay, so we've got some things that we want to do. We want to give you a chance to run to the refrigerator, get a cold drink, and some more chips. We'll be back here in just a couple of moments. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com.
My name is Ben Goring, and I'm a high-voltage journeyman lineman for REU, your community-owned electric utility. Linemen maintain REU's system. No matter summer's heat or winter's cold and rain, we are there for you. Our team loves what we do and are committed to doing it safely. Providing the Reading community with reliable power is not only a top priority at REU, it's our passion. I live, work, and play in this community. I'm a husband, a dad, and the coach of my daughter's soccer team. I'm a lineman and very proud to be part of Reading Electric Utilities family.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Great place to be here tonight at Thompson Field. Shasta Wolves hosting the Damonte Ranch Mustangs. Great football team. And how great? They were the state champion last year of Nevada. We got them here tonight, and it's a very close game. We'll be back with the second half coming up in just a few moments. Stay tuned.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Hi, this is Vanessa from Enterprise Rental Car, and you are listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dan Hannon again here from the marketing department at Results Radio. You've probably heard me talking about being a member at Riverview Golf and Country Club, and what a great experience it's been for me. Riverview has had a tremendous response to their new membership drive, and I would strongly encourage you to take a free tour of their facility. They have an outstanding staff, and you can still become a member of Reading's finest private country club with membership starting at just $120 a month. Riverview Golf and Country Club is located on Bocelli Lane overlooking the Sacramento River. This perfectly manicured 18-hole golf course will challenge your abilities and reward your senses with spectacular views and a cool breeze from the river. Start your day enjoying breakfast or lunch on their outdoor patio overlooking the river. As a member, you'll also have access to tennis courts, swimming pools, exercise equipment, and locker rooms. With single and family memberships going fast, contact Riverview Golf and Country Club today and schedule a free tour. Call 224-2255 or visit online at riverviewgolf.net.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, reporting from the Super Tubes in South Africa. Do you hear that? The tubes are calling my name. That's Oceanic for Kyle, let's rock. Surf Ninja out.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com. You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
All right, nice job. We're back here in a couple of minutes from now for the second half kickoff. I got some information I want to share with you. It's some first half statistics from our guy, TJ Holmes, who's down on the field right now. For Damonte Ranch, McNamara is 8 for 21. He's thrown the ball 21 times for only 84 yards. He's got 2 touchdowns and interception, 5 rushes and 25 yards. Hurley on Damonte Ranch, he's got 8 rushes for 34 yards, 2 receptions for 28. Mandacek, 16-yard touchdown catch. Allison, 2 receptions for 28 yards. And then Polson had a touchdown on a 14-yard reception. So both teams back out on the field right now. And for Shasta, here's some numbers for you. Ian Garcia is 3 for 5. He's only thrown the ball 5 times, but he's got 56 yards and a touchdown. Vinny Smith, 15 rushes for 72 yards. Seth Park has rushed the ball 6 times for 66 yards and a touchdown. And Gibson's got a great game going. 2 receptions, 48 yards, a touchdown, an 89-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Those are some of our halftime stats. Dan, you just got back.
Wow.
Some good ones. Looking good here. And that's doing something squirrely. I just have it turned down.
Yeah, not a problem at all. Garcia, 3 for 5 for 56 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, not bad.
Compared to McNamara, 8 of 21 for 84 yards. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, TJ. You are the man. Look at that, Kirk Gibson. 2 receptions, 48 yards and a touchdown, 89-yard kick return.
Yep. You know what we didn't see in that, I don't think he's told us anything about Troy Lyons, but we know that. Troy Lyons is having a great...
Well, that's that INT, yeah. That's that INT from McNamara, but we know who got that INT.
Yes, we do. It's 21-14 at halftime. Second half set to begin in just a couple of moments. We're ready here, too. I wanted you, when you walk back over here, to kind of lean over and take a picture of our neighbors here.
Oh, I didn't even have my camera.
Just to get their setup. Let's see if I got it.
Well.
Yeah, I got their setup right there.
I tell you, a lot different.
It's much different. And the second half set to begin. Hi, how you doing? Welcome back. We got regulars, Dan. Regulars.
Oh, it's a thing.
It is a thing.
I was up at the restroom, and a guy looked at my shirt and said, Shasta Sports Network. And I said, yeah, you know, we were built for Shasta College. Shasta High School is kind of a gimme. And this other dad walked by, and he goes, no, what they do is a great thing, and just kept on walking.
Nice job, Dad.
I said, thank you, sir.
Appreciate that.
And left it at that.
You want to really impress me, send over a couple of hot dogs.
Oh, that would be good.
I know.
Snack bar!
I think next time we got to plan our food budget and bring something and go to it right here. All right, second half. Shasta now will be kicking off to Damonte Ranch. And Damonte Ranch, the Mustangs, will be going from our right to our left. Shasta going from our left to right. 12-minute quarters, third period set to begin. Let me fix that scoreboard real quick. Mine, actually.
Yours says halftime, but now it's going to third quarter.
That's how that's going to go right there.
What I love is just watching it get changed live on the YouTube.
Yeah, it's cool. Let me try this real quick just for fun. Give me some volume for a second. I don't know if I need your volume on this, but let's just try this real quick.
You want just music?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. I think that runs out of my system.
It does.
Okay, cool. So here's our kickoff right now, and this second half is underway.
A little squirrely
kick. Bit of a squib kick, and boy, he thinks about that for a couple of seconds. He jumps over a guy, and he's got room to move, and that is Ty Allison. Great run back, and he's still going. 40, 30, 25, 20. Nobody's going to catch him. That's going to be a touchdown to Damonte Ranch.
Wow.
Way to open up the second half, and there's a late flag over here. He probably called that one on the coach. I think maybe Hunsaker got out on the field on that. We'll find out for sure in a second here. Or somebody was in the zone that they shouldn't have been in.
That's right. That's right where they're pointing at.
Yeah. That's the only flag on the play, so that touchdown's going to count.
Well.
Here comes the call right now. I don't know if he's got a mic on him or not. Oh, that's going against Damonte Ranch.
Oh, it is going against Damonte Ranch.
Oh, there's another flag, too. After that referee made that call, he hit him again with another flag. Here comes that call. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Damonte Ranch. So that touchdown, Dan, is not going to count. That hurts right there.
Well, actually, he said unsportsmanlike conduct against Shasta, unsportsmanlike conduct against Damonte Ranch. Penalties null and void each other. Offsetting. Well, we get some boos and we get some yays.
Well, I want to know where they're going to spot the ball here.
Or are they going to make them re-kick it?
We'll sort this out and let you know exactly what they're going to do with it. The unsportsmanlike conduct on Damonte Ranch was after that referee indicated that there was a penalty on him. One of the players mouthed something off to him, and that flag came out right now.
Oh, okay.
So referee explains it all to J.C. Hunsaker. He seems to be happy. I would if that score didn't count. So that was a big conundrum.
You don't mess with the guys in stripes.
So Damonte Ranch will have the ball. And Hurley goes in motion, and they will fake it to him and look downfield for the long bomb. And he's got him wide open. He'll do it again. How about that? Ty Allison goes all the way for a touchdown. Mustangs. They got it back. They got it back.
And you know, Jake Polson again got away with the one there with the hands to the face.
That's just the weirdest thing ever.
Wide open. He had about 3 steps on his player and just went right by him. So we ran a total of 24 seconds off this clock. Kick is up, and it is good.
Is up, and we've got a tie football game here. Third period just underway, 11:36 left in the third period. Score is tied at 21. Kickoff coming right up.
Wolves varsity football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja in the paradise that is Superbank in Gold Coast, Australia. There's quality waves and a large area for tons of surfers. That means me. Surf Ninja out.
This is Andy Hogan from Shasta Physical Therapy, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Thank you, Andy. We got ourselves a football game here, Dan. I said that right before the game started, and man, it still applies right now. So Damonte Ranch getting set to kick off to Shasta. You know, Marino Carrillo is back deep on the right-hand side. You've got Kirk Gibson. I'll take Carrillo.
Oh.
All right, I'll give you another shot.
Okay.
See if you can go 2
Come
for
on,
2
Kirk.
tonight.
Make me proud, brother. I think that they'll keep it away from Kirk if they were smart.
Well, Carrillo can be dangerous, too, in his own way.
This is more ending up like who's going to have the last possession.
Shaping up to be that way, but we still got a lot of football to go. Here's the kick right now, and you're right. But it bounces off a guy. Carrillo will pick it up. He'll take it right up the middle, and he's hit hard right away at the 24-yard line. It bounced over the middle guy's head, and Kirk Gibson almost had a hand on it, tried to pick it up. Carrillo was there in time. He picked it up, took 2 steps, and boom. John Madden style. Whoa.
I like that. I like that Madden style.
John Madden was one of the greatest guys to listen to ever. He's also a great public speaker, too.
Excellent public speaker.
All right, fake handoff. That'll go to Seth Park, right-hand side. Nowhere to run for Seth Park, and he'll go down. He may have lost a yard on the play.
My favorite line when he was a head coach, "You big jerk, why don't you throw one on them once in a while?"
I saw that highlight film once.
Oh, yeah.
All right, second down, and it'll be 10. There will be no gain on that. Vinny Smith will get the ball. He'll go right up the middle. He'll gain about 4 or 5, drags a few guys down. He gets probably 6 yards on the play. Vinny Smith grinding him out.
You know, you might just want to give the ball to Vinny Smith or just run, and run it down their throats. That smash mouth football, the Wolfpack coming at you.
And keep the hurry up going because they're confused. The Mustangs are confused. There we go. We'll hand it over right-hand side. Oh, he had nowhere to go. Had to jump over a guy. And Vinny Smith goes nowhere on that play. He'll lose a few.
You have no choice. You're back deep. Tie score. Punt the ball away. And here comes Kilgore.
Dan, our buddy Metallic Rocker 89 is on our chat line right now, and he says to your John Madden comment, and next to Tom Flory's the best Raider head coach of all time.
Oh, I definitely agree.
Yeah, we agree with that one, brother. Okay, so Shasta set to punt. An unsuccessful drive on that play, and they'll do that weird punt that'll go out of bounds at about the 44-yard line.
TJ Holmes
Not a good punt at all, and our guy from the Shasta Sports Network, TJ Holmes, with the good hands.
Take care of the hands and take care of you.
So Damonte Ranch has excellent field position right now with 9:56 left to play in the third period. Score is tied 21 apiece, and now is the time for a defensive stand.
Well, Mr. Lyons has done it once tonight. Maybe somebody else is going to get in on the action.
I'm going to keep my eye on Troy on this play. They hand up right up the middle, and that goes right to Lyons, and it's a gang tackle, but he might have enough for a first down.
Looks like he's going to be about 1.5 yards short.
Not by much, boy, let me tell you.
No, it's a good run right up the middle.
This is where Mr. Lyons got to fill that hole.
Tonight, Shasta playing, well, they got the 4 linebackers in there, but they're bringing up more on the defensive line.
They'll fake the handoff the right-hand side, throw a swing pass, and that is good. He gets around the corner. Not bad. Nice spin move, too. Picking up even more. Another first down for the Mustangs. They're looking sharp.
You know, I hate to call it, Gary, but Mosby had a hand on him, and he got blocked in the back.
Well, that's never any good. Okay, McNamara, quick pass over to the right-hand side. That's complete, but he's on his knees when he caught it, so it'll be about a 4-yard gain.
Hunter Dunham.
Yeah,
Dunham.
Stand by, Jake. I got that information coming right up for you. He wants to know when the next Shasta game is, and I'll tell you here in just a second. I got their program out. Play about to go, man in motion. He will give it to Hurley around the left-hand side, and Hurley's got some running room. 10-5, one guy to beat. He'll make it across the line, and that is going to be a touchdown Mustangs. Yeah, touchdown
Hurley,
Mustangs.
Quick moves.
That is a game changer right there.
21-27, favor of the Mustangs. Waiting for the ensuing kickoff, or the ensuing point after.
The extra point coming up.
Then we'll see what happens on the ensuing kickoff. Kick is up, and it is good.
All right, so that makes a big difference right now. Score is 28 for the Mustangs, 21 for the Wolves, 9:22 left to play in the third. Kickoff coming up in just a moment.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Hey everybody, this is Tony with Tony Horde Photography, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Hey, there's our guy Tony, one of our photographers for the Shasta Sports Network. Tony not with us here tonight. He is got some business to take care of, but we miss you. We're going to miss you tomorrow too. So, kickoff coming up for Damonte Ranch. Next game, by the way, Jake, is next weekend versus Chico right here at Shasta. Kick goes all the way down into the end zone. Gibson will let it go, and that'll be a dead ball, and they'll bring it out to the 20, and that's where Shasta will take over.
So we've got Chico and then Foothill here, both of them here.
No, what we've got is we got Chico here next Friday. The following Friday, we've got Paradise here. And then on the 20th, River Bowl over at Enterprise.
So we don't have to travel to the 27th, which is
at Pleasant Valley. All right, handoff goes to Seth Park, right-hand side. He's got nowhere to go. They'll run him right out of bounds. No gain. He may have lost a few.
Excuse me, Gary. It says versus Pleasant Valley, so that means it's going to be here.
Nope. That's our language. It should say
at
right there. Because
yeah, okay, that's what I misunderstood right there, because I see the at Enterprise.
Yeah. And maybe it will be here, but it seems like they were here last year. Pass over to the left flat to Seth Park. That's complete. Gained a couple yards, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. It'll be third down and at least 10 for the Wolves.
Mosby goes in motion. Down the middle. Oh, almost intercepted. And look at, he's having to do push-ups because he dropped the ball.
Oh, look at him go. I think that's a little something that he put on his own.
He had the ball in his hands. He dropped it. Okay, you got to drop. Give me 6.
Punting situation for the Wolves. And do that weird punt, that rugby punt. Look at that. He's got running room too. And that's Kyle McNamara, and he's got a lot of, he's got one guy to beat. He gets hit, over-ended, flipped him over upside down, and that's a great return for Kyle McNamara.
Kilgore saved that touchdown. Flipped him up, bend over end. That almost looked like the John Elway helicopter. So now it's first down and 10 for the Mustangs. 7:37 left in the third quarter. 28-21 in favor of the Mustangs.
McNamara's got great field position. He does that handoff right-hand side to Hurley, and Hurley skips a little bit of a beat right there, loses a couple of yards on the play.
And Mosby breaking through the offensive line there, coming through for the loss. So now it's second down 13. McNamara in the shotgun formation. Looks like the blitz was coming on, and then they backed off momentarily. And he's under pressure, and they got him this time.
They rolled him down right there. Heavy defensive play and a great move by Shea Benuelos.
And Levi Peterson also in on that stop. Shea Benuelos. You still yet to tell me number 75's name.
On our team?
Yes.
Oh, great, man.
I love you, brother. But I'm telling you, I cannot say it.
If I could buy about 7 vowels to take out of the name, I could pronounce it.
Yeah, it's only got 15.
Man. All right, so now there's all kinds of confusion right there. That's going to be their draw them off sides.
All right, you know, the quarterback taking a step back.
Yeah, good call.
Yep.
Good call.
False start.
That's a great call, Dan. The ball's at the 31. They got to make it all the way to the 10 for a first down.
3rd and 17th, they're definitely in four down territory.
So McNamara looking to throw the ball. He's got all 4 receivers at his disposal right now. Hurley in motion right there. And Hurley just is kind of a backup, and he's got more pressure on him. He gets rid of the ball, and that is incomplete. There's going to be an interference call.
That cannot be interference. He already touched the ball before he got his hands on him.
We'll see what they get. Back judge set up to give him the referee. That's going to be pass interference against Shasta.
Wow. Wow. The ball was tipped.
Crowd's not going to like that.
Before that. That's going to set them. I mean, he had his hands on the ball before that defender even grabbed him.
McNamara, he's going straight drop. And that pass is blocked by Kelsall.
That's going to be incomplete pass. But how about Kelsall coming through?
Yeah, he was standing tall on that play.
That's a walking tall character.
Yeah. That's the first we've heard of Kelsall all night.
They are starting to bring a little bit of pressure.
They need it
on
now.
McNamara, and they have to continue that pressure and continue applying that pressure and get him off his rhythm. He's finding his rhythm a little bit too soon in the third quarter, and that's what they weren't anticipating. Fourth down and 5. Low snap.
Back to pass goes. Now McNamara has a guy wide open in the end zone, and that's going to be another touchdown for the Mustangs. Receiver Ty Allison was wide open. Nobody on him. So slowly creeping further apart. 34 right now to 21. Mustangs are shining. What was that? They filming the Gong Show back there?
I don't know what that was.
Extra point is perfect. It's up and it's good. That'll make it 35-21 with 5:40 left to play in the third. Kickoff coming up right after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
This is Baron Browning from Spherion Staffing in Reading, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Baron Browning, our friend. We're trying to talk him into coming and doing another game with us this year. We had a good time opening up the season with Anderson and him.
That was a perfect way to open up the season.
It was a good time, too. All right, kickoff set to go here. And Damonte Ranch now scores twice in the third period, and they have kind of quieted this crowd down a little bit. Here's the kick right there. And looks like that's going to go to Carrillo. He'll run over to the right-hand side. He'll cut in. Now he's up to the 25, just over the 25, down at about the 27-yard line. Not too bad of a return.
35-21, Mustangs. Throwing up 21 unanswered points.
All right, Ian Garcia has got some work to do right here. He's got Vinny Smith with him in the backfield. Vinny gets the ball off tackle, right-hand side. Not much of a gain, if anything, right there.
Shasta continues to keep it on the ground, Gary.
Well, if they're keeping it on the ground, Vinny Smith's the one to go to, in my opinion, right now, because he's had the best efforts so far this evening as far as running the ball.
I agree.
Park in motion. Garcia's going to pass the ball. He's hit immediately, and he throws it out to the left-hand side, and that's incomplete. Nobody was even around.
They gotta apply a little bit more protection. Give Garcia a couple more seconds.
And he just needs 2 more. You're right, just 2 more seconds. You got to give your guys a chance to get open. It's going to be 3rd and long now. 3rd about 9 for the Wolves. This is one that they really need to convert on, and they'll do that sweep to Seth Park, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Hit hard by Hunter Brooks, and that's going to be no gain.
15 comes out with the ball there, like, I got it, that's mine, it's mine.
Well, that's 4th down now, and on comes the punting team for Shasta.
Another 3 and out.
What are you made of, is the question. What are you made of?
Somebody needs to step up. Somebody needs to make a play. Get the momentum going back to Shasta's.
Okay, so in the punting formation right now, they're all set to go. There's the snap. They run it to the side. Different kind of a kick. That'll go out of bounds at the 44-yard line. So another good field position setup for the Mustangs.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
That came out late. We're going to start seeing more and more of those between now and the end of the game.
Oh, yeah,
right?
The frustrations are going to start settling in. Once I'm going to say it's probably about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter, you're going to really start seeing them.
That's going to be a holding call against Damonte Ranch, so that'll back them up more.
All I have to say is bless Boundary Waters. I am completely warm tonight.
I mean, it's not really cold out here, but it's got a little bit of a chill.
A little chill, but not me.
Greg Barnett from the Record Searchlight down there. He's got that camera lens. It's the size of a space shuttle. With that thing, he could take a picture of you at a stoplight on Twin View Boulevard from here. That thing's awesome.
I don't doubt it.
I mean, he can cover all. I mean, that lens is like a $12,000 lens. That guy does great work. All right, there's the snap. That's going to be a handoff. Hurley, the ball carrier, and he cuts back in, gains a bunch, enough for a 1st down, plus a few. Out to the 46, 1st down for the Mustangs. Time for defense to stand tall here. They'll hand it off right up the middle. And quick move, about a 4-yard gain. Late flag at the end of the play there. May have been a holding call. It's going to be a holding call against, what? Yeah, holding against Damonte Ranch. So they'll back him up.
It's time to get to the edge of your sheets, folks. They are going to get ready to draw some numbers and make somebody rich for one night.
Rich.
50-50. Tonight would be the night to win it, because it's a packed house here. All right.
All right, so McNamara got his ball club ready to go, fakes the handoff up the middle, quick pass over to the right-hand side, and that's complete. He's got all kinds of Wolves all over him. Whoa, no gain. He may have lost a couple on the play.
He did. Slow getting up is Troy Lyons, but he did get up.
That was Kyle McNamara who made the reception.
Troy Lyons reading that perfectly. So it's second down and 10.
McNamara in that shotgun. He's been there all night long. That works well for him. Quick pass right over the middle, and there he is again. Ty Allison with another gain. Not enough for a first down, nowhere close. Dan, our next game is tomorrow. We travel to Quincy, California for a 5 o'clock kickoff for the Shasta Knights and the Feather River Golden Eagles.
And you told me put the liner back inside the jacket. We're probably going to need it.
Yeah. Might be a cool one in Quincy tomorrow night.
And then when we get down with Quincy, I am off to Redwood Acres Raceway.
Yeah, I don't envy your schedule. I've been that guy.
Hey, I told you last year I'm not going to miss a game.
I've been that guy who's got a crazy schedule. Driving home from Carson City, Nevada after doing a race one night. Coming home from Ukiah on Highway 299. Long pass right over the middle, and that is complete. And a great shot by Kelsall right at the end. Still not enough for a first down, but a great reception for Ty Allison.
That brings up 4th and 17, and it looks like they're going to punt the ball away. Why go for it? Why run up the points? Punt the ball away.
What was the school, do you remember, where Metier went from Shasta last year, college?
He went to the Texas Incarnate?
Texas Incarnate, something like that.
Texas Tech.
No, it wasn't Texas Tech.
No, Incarnate.
Incarnate World is what it was.
Yes.
Oh, handoff up the middle, and he gets through. Ben Garlock, haven't seen him all night, and he takes it down inside the 20, all the way down to the 12-yard line. Big gain, huge gain for the Mustangs.
A fake punt formation, and they go for the snap directly to the runner, and he's off and running. A nice 30, 40 yards, and he's already in the red zone. And in comes McNamara.
He's got all the receivers out there, too. 2 slots, 1 on each side, 2 wide receivers on each side. Goes for the quick pass into the end zone, and if he caught that, I'm going to be amazed. They say it's incomplete.
I thought actually Gibson laying down on the ground caught it.
I know. He had to jump over him.
We got 59 seconds left in the third quarter. And TJ Holmes is letting that referee know, hey, watch this guy. He's holding. Watch this guy. He's holding.
They'll run that right up the middle. Kind of a moderate gain right there.
And they'll have to run one more play before the third quarter expires.
.33 seconds. Clock is ticking. McNamara looking for the play from his coach from the sideline right there, and he's got them all packed in nice and tight. He's got 3 of his receivers on the left-hand side, 2 on the right-hand side. Low snap, hits the ground. McNamara picks it up, looks for a guy in the end zone, has him wide open, and it hit him in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, Gary, there was 54 seconds left. By the time he snapped it, it was down to 20 seconds left. They got a 35-second game clock or 25? I'm just kind of curious on that. $251 tonight.
Yeah, that's a good payday.
Steady, steady. Get your tickets ready.
Okay, so here we go. It's going to be a 4th down. McNamara would love to put more points on the board here and put this thing almost out of reach. Throws it into the end zone, and that is a low throw, and they're going to make that phone. They're going to make that call. They're going to call it incomplete. So good stand for Shasta right there. Got 11 seconds to go in the third period.
Because he didn't make it. It was 1st and goal.
Ah. They're starting the clock right now. We'll see if they can get a playoff. So they gave him the 1st down. They gave him a 1st down there.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was weird.
Oh.
All right, well, we go to the 4th quarter. Score is 35 for Damonte Ranch and 21 for the Shasta Wolves. We'll turn them around, go the opposite direction, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
Hi, this is Katie Summers from KRCR TV, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Welcome to the network, Katie. We appreciate that. Love the fact that you're on board with us, too. 35-21, Dan. We have the final period of football here, 12 minutes, and it's going to be like a 1st and goal for Damonte Ranch. They're working from our left to our right now.
So they ended up giving him the 1st down.
They did,
said
yeah.
that the pass was complete.
Right at the 1-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Mustangs.
Get your tickets ready. First guy didn't. Oh, they're saying they got a winner down here.
Yeah, we missed that. We were so excited about somebody winning $250. We missed the touchdown.
I thought that they were going to buy us some hot dogs.
Okay, so that'll be 6 more. For Damonte Ranch, now they've pulled up to a 20-point lead. They'll make it 21 if they can make this kick. They've been perfect all night long. All right, extra point up, and the kick is good. Splits the uprights perfectly, and that'll make it 42-21 with 11:56 left to go in this football game. We'll be right back with a kickoff after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
No more boys will be boys. No more, he just has a temper. No more, I'll say something next time.
No more, she seems fine to me.
No more, she never said no.
No more, it's just a woman's issue.
No more, not in this family.
No more, not on this team.
No more, we don't talk about that.
No more bystanding.
No more ignorance. No more excuses. No more.
Hi, this is Nikki at Shasta Physical Therapy, and you are listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Good place to be here, Thompson Field. What started out as a very tight, close football game. Damonte Ranch has come out in the second half, and they came to play.
They have put the pressure on Shasta and have just ran over this defense. It's not what we were expecting.
No. They were way too close the first half. Here comes the kickoff right there. They'll boot that all the way down, and that looks like Kirk Gibson about ready to pick that up. And he does, and he leans forward. He looks for a different way to go, and he finds a couple of room, and he's out, breaks around on the left-hand side. I'm sorry, that is not him. That is
Kirk Gibson.
Is that Kirk?
Yep, that's number 11.
Yeah, that's right. He broke out over there, and they came all the way across the field over here. It looked like he had a lot of running room, but those Mustangs are fast.
They're fast. Those Mustangs are fast. They're quick. Quick on their hooves. Kirk Gibson just trying to make something happen.
Vinny Smith, the ball carrier, right-hand side. Goes over the right tackle area, gains about 3 or 4. Hard yardage is what that's called, hard yardage.
Well, if you look at Damonte's defense, they are all stacked, big, huge guys. They're ready for the run. They're anticipating the run.
Seth Park in motion. They'll give him the ball. He'll try to get around outside. He finds a little bit of room, and look at him. Oh, you're not going to catch him. He is down 30, 25, 20, headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Shasta Wolves. Not a flag in the house.
And now this crowd comes alive. You see that? As soon as he rounded the corner, boom, he was gone.
Wow.
There's no second gear. They shift straight at the overdrive and go.
Man, who would have thunk?
Just when I say that the defense is stacked for the run play,
yeah,
they didn't anticipate.
They made you look silly right there.
Yes, they did. And I will take that silliness.
Hey, we all have it. We all have it. Extra point. Kilgore set to kick. Kick is up, and it's through. It is good. That'll make it 42 for the Mustangs, 28 for the Wolves. And we might have ourselves a football game going on here still. 11:07 left to play, and we'll be back with the kickoff in a moment.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Hi, this is Roger Craig, 3-time Super Bowl champion, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
You got Super Bowl champs in here, huh?
Yeah, Roger Craig.
Well, you got everybody.
Giving us that endorsement here at the Shasta Sports Network. Roger, thank you so much. We appreciate that. He was our guest speaker for the Shasta College fundraising auction and dinner. And Shasta going for an onside kick, and that's not going to go anywhere.
Smart move by Shasta, though.
Damonte Ranch will fall on it. And the man who covered that ball was Jack Hansen. Jack Hansen right there at the 45-yard line.
Well, look who's sitting next to us right now. We are blessed. We are honored.
Give him a microphone.
We are going to give him a microphone.
That guy knows how to use a microphone. Put one in his mouth.
I got it right here, Gare. We got him.
Let's do this play first. Well, they're gonna halt that right there. So, from Results Radio, fine proprietors of many radio stations. One of them is XS 96.1 Sports, and Ryan O'Brien joining us on the broadcast. Welcome,
well, thank
Ryan.
you guys for having me. I appreciate it. It's a nice night out here.
Dude, I almost sent you a text about a half hour ago and saying, if you're here, I know you are because your boy's on the team. Why don't you come over and speak up a little bit?
Well, I appreciate that. I see Danny's dressed up like we're in Lambeau Field tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
You are prepared for a cold evening, my friend.
I am getting ready for Quincy tomorrow night.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan, give us your synopsis. You've got a nice little observation from where you've been sitting. What do you think about this game? Good football game, I think.
It is a good football game. I wish the scores were reversed, but it's a good game. It's a good, tough game, and Shasta's had I don't want to say an easy schedule so far this season, but a schedule where they haven't really been tested as much.
Right.
And they're absolutely being tested tonight. It's good to see.
Yeah, so we got a headset for you so you can hear what we're saying. Nice to see you, Ryan. You and I don't get a chance to spend very much time together. We're on opposite ends of the world, but, man, every time I'm with you, I really enjoy your company.
Back at you, my friend. We don't get to see each other nearly as often as I'd like, so it's always good to see, and if we can hang out and watch football together, then that's a wonderful thing.
Hurley with the run right up the middle. He's met by Troy Lyons, and there's a flag down.
It's always good to have a Raider fan and a Steeler fan sitting right next to each other. That's very rare. Talk to us about your boy. Your boy's Alex?
Yes.
Alex Mansfield. He's defensive tackle, offensive line.
Defensive tackle, yes.
Number 59.
Pretty quick tonight.
Yeah, they're moving it tonight. They've, with 10 and a half, almost 11 minutes left in this game, Shasta is still very much alive in the game, but they're going to have to get a couple of really big stops on defense and then move the ball down the field.
That's exactly right. It's 1st and 5 right now. Cade McNamara, the quarterback for the Mustangs. He's got all of his receivers up on the line. He's got one halfback, and they're ready to make something happen, and that's Hurley. He'll fake it to Hurley. He gets stopped up for a second, throws it downfield, and that's incomplete pass.
Boy, you had Dietrich coming in there, mowing over the blocker and just trying to get to McNamara. So it looked like at the beginning of this game, Ryan, Troy Lyons setting the tone for it with that pick.
Absolutely.
Immediately, and just tough defense. It's just like the JV game. Even though it was a shutout, it started out 0-0 through the first quarter.
Well, the funny thing was, Shasta's offense has been just a powerhouse all season long, and I've heard the same thing about these guys, too. So I really figured it was going to be more like this, but the way the game started looked like it was going to be a more defensive battle, and it's turned out to be just a shootout.
Yes, that's exactly, you're exactly right. McNamara, amazing guy. 3-step drop, 2-step drop, boom, hits the quick slant. Garcia, we had an interview with him earlier tonight, and he has just got a load of confidence in him. And he's got that, he earned that starting position outright.
I believe McNamara, if I'm not mistaken, is he the one that's going to Notre Dame?
He is the one that's in the talks right now. He hasn't signed anything concrete just yet, but he is in the talks of it. Oh, and he stopped in the backfield. And they dropped.
Excellent
McNamara.
Defensive play by Shasta.
Yeah, they're stepping up right now. Yeah. We provided them with power for the night.
All right.
Our friends from KCNR are broadcasting the game here tonight. Carl Bott, we're taking good care of your guys. We let them access our power because they didn't. I mean, this grandstand has not been this full this year.
No. Absolutely.
So we had some extra power, and we let them plug right into our stuff. We're happy to help.
Surprisingly, it was actually close to this full for the Powder Puff game last week.
You're kidding me.
I was here for the Powder Puff game, and it was very close to this full.
Wow. Shasta having a bye last week, which kind of relieves us a little bit. Our traveling schedule has actually started off from being not so bad to, wow, nice and easy.
Well, and it's got to be lucky for you guys, too, because 2 of the games that were supposed to be away ended up being played here, both the Red Bluff game because of the condition of the field.
That's correct.
And then the game the following week that they canceled in Oregon due to air quality that they were able to play here.
That was going to be our tough night because we were supposed to be up in Oregon, North Medford, to do that game, and then we were supposed to be at Salinas at 1 o'clock the next day.
Oh, man.
And we were happy about the poor air quality that weekend,
definitely.
let me tell you.
But they moved that game to Saturday, which we couldn't do both at the same time.
Certainly.
So.
All right, Gibson back to receive the punt right now, 4th and long for the
Watch
Mustangs, and they're going to fake it, and they're going to run the ball.
And Troy Lyons is keyed on that.
How about
that? Troy Lyons was ready for that one.
Yep.
Another great stop. Shasta, again, they did a direct snap. They tried to run it down the side. Troy Lyons just read that all the way and just went through the backfield and made sure he didn't make the 10.
And the Lions shall lay down with the Wolves.
That was a big deal, and we got a Shasta player down on the ground, and that's going to be Huey.
Walker
Huey is down right at the 50-yard line, and he is hurt.
That is no good. That kid is an absolute beast on defense. He's a wrestler as well as a defensive lineman, one of the only players on the team to only play defense.
He's good.
Wow.
He is good. I hate to see anybody get hurt in that down there, and we'll just have to wait it out and see what happens.
I had an opportunity to talk to his dad a couple of weeks ago at a game, and the journey that Walker has gone through to be able to be on that field is a testament to his courage and his toughness. So to see him stay down on the field like that, you know that it's something serious. But he also knows to let the trainers take a look at it. They're the professionals.
Exactly.
Stay motionless until they give you the green light.
What do you know the story? What has he gone through to be out here? Has he had some difficult?
I don't want to go into all of it, but he's had some
short version.
Yeah, some difficulties, some challenges.
They pull him up. He's on his feet.
Looks like a knee. Could be an ankle.
Well, if he limps, it's an ankle. If he doesn't put any weight on it, it's a knee. That's usually the way it goes, and they're going to haul him off. He's not putting any weight. He's not putting hardly any weight on it whatsoever.
And Kirk Ramage out there with his player.
He's walking on it, but he's walking softly.
He's going to go straight for the medical table.
Nobody likes to see anybody get hurt. We never want to
nope.
draw a lot of attention to that, and we hope that he's okay. And we're back to the action right now. Ian Garcia now. He sends Kelsall in motion, hands him the ball. Kelsall cuts back, looks to the right, has nowhere to go, and he'll lose a couple of yards on that play.
Defense keying on them, keying on that run. They're not going to allow anybody to get to the outside like they allowed Seth Park.
I mean, the last time Shasta was on offense, Seth Park took it all the way down the field, and that defense is going to be looking for that type of play.
Isn't that fun to watch when Seth Park gets around that?
He is quick.
There's Seth Park with a completion right there, cross midfield down to the 44-yard line.
But 6 yards on that play, if I think.
When Seth Park gets around the end and he gets a couple of steps on you, you couldn't catch him with a Harley.
Nope, you couldn't. He goes straight from second gear to overdrive, and he's gone.
They call it park because he parks that car in the end zone.
Yeah.
Straight run up the middle, and he might have enough for the first down.
That's going to be very close.
Hopefully they'll get a generous spot on this ball. They are calling it a first down now, it sounds like.
That line judge closest to us, Ryan, with the white hair sticking out.
Yeah.
That's Joe Franzoya. He's an asphalt cowboy.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, and he's been doing this for a long time.
Well, clearly you know he's got good eyes then.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He's got good eyes and some good set of kidneys on him.
And he doesn't take anything.
Yeah, he may have his own bladder sling, but he's the man. Seth Park up the middle. Short gain, maybe 1 or 2, if that. .9:23 left to play in this football game.
Watch out now. There goes Kirk Gibson. He's got actually 2 out to the right.
Gibson's had a great success throwing the ball this year, but he's going to give it to Seth Park. He tries to get around. He does, but he does not get enough for the first down. He's about 3 yards shy. I'm sorry, Mosby on the ball carrier.
8 minutes left to play. Shasta still needs 2 scores just to tie this game up.
Ryan O'Brien, it's great to have you here tonight. Loving it.
Well, thank you guys for having me on the broadcast. I really appreciate it.
That's going to be a quarterback sneak, and
that's not going to do anything. He's going to lose a couple on that play. It's always nice to have you around, Ryan. Anytime you're close by, we have a microphone with your name on it.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you think here, fellas? Down by 14 points, 7.5 minutes left, 4th and 4.
Go for it.
Go for it. You're in 4-down territory.
You're in 4-down territory, absolutely.
You got to go. You got to go for it.
Love the call.
I'm saying a pass right over the middle. Seth Park goes in motion, and he's not going to make it. Goes down early.
And that was Seth Park on the carry, too. Yep. Keen on him.
So we are going to have an exchange here, and the Mustangs will take over with 7 minutes and 11 seconds left in the game, and they lead 42-28.
So, yeah, we are off to Quincy tomorrow, Feather Rivers.
That'll be a 5 o'clock kickoff tomorrow evening.
And then when we get back into town, this guy's got to hightail it over to Eureka for the Fall Spectacular at Redwood Acres Raceway.
All right.
Where the Shasta Sports Network, Eric Gannon, is going for a championship.
Yeah. Is he? That's excellent.
Yes.
He's been doing really well this year. We're happy to be helping him out. Right up the middle goes Hurley. That's enough for an easy first down. and they're just picking them apart now.
I would expect you're going to see the Mustangs do a whole lot of running the ball right here to try to burn some of that clock that's left. If Shasta wants to have a chance at this game, they're going to have to pack the middle and watch that run.
Yeah, take it away, strip it, do whatever you can, because that's the name of the game right now, is chewing up that clock. 7 minutes left to play. McNamara's got his guy. He's got a man in motion coming his way. He'll fake it, and he'll pass it right over the middle. He missed the tackle. The receiver is Hunter.
Oh, and here comes the late flag.
It's a late flag. It looks like a late hit on Shasta. That's going to be another 15 on the end.
I think that's going to be a face mask, actually. Looks like he might have grabbed the face mask. He was doing a stiff arm there, but
if he gets his fingers into that face mask, it is an easy call for the referee and an absolute killer for Shasta right now.
Yeah, not a good thing to do. Those Three Stooges move at the end of the game don't help.
Face mask.
That's going to go against
Damonte.
the Mustangs.
He grabbed his face mask. That is offensive.
That's a good break.
So when you bring that stiff arm up and you grab that face mask, that's not a good thing. And they'll get you every time.
I believe you can pop it. You can
yeah,
pop
as long as the fingers don't go into the mask, I think you're good.
So they'll back him up right now. It'll still be 1st and 10. Fakes it to McNamara. Good pass, left-hand side, and he's going all the way down across the line. Mustangs score one more time.
I was going to say, looks like the Mustangs were playing it conservatively, but after 2 straight pass attempts, looks like they're going to put the final nail in the Wolfpack's coffin tonight.
Man.
That was Jacob Mandachak.
Mandachak. Oh, high-scoring game. Didn't start out to be that way.
No, it looked like a tough defensive game to begin with, and then, boom. The points just started coming. Both sides of the football.
Boy, Damonte Ranch came out in the second half, and they were just determined.
Yeah.
They had it all. They had firing on all cylinders right there. Extra point is up. That kick is a little bit low, and that's going to be no good. He may have had one guy may have had a finger on it.
I was like, okay, onside kick, score, onside kick, score, onside kick, field goal, win the game.
That's right. 5:34 left to play. Mustangs lead 48-28. Kickoff coming up right after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
This is Craig Thompson, the head football coach at Shasta College, and this is the Shasta Sports Network.
Mr. Thompson, we'll see him tomorrow down in Quincyville.
He's still waiting for that play. Shasta College they've found their positions. They're just waiting for that go-to guy.
All right, and this go-to guy, it looks like it's going to be Carrillo with a run back, and it is. He'll go to the right-hand side, and he is swarmed immediately. He barely gets across the 25, and he's brought down about the 27-yard line. 20-point game right now. Jake, who's been chatting with us all night long here on, we need to come up with a great name. I don't like chat room, maybe locker room or something, but Jake's been texting with us back and forth all night long. He is a graduate of Damonte Ranch from 2014.
All right.
Oh.
We had a guy from London listening to us last week
That's
at the college game.
Yeah.
That's great.
I wonder if he knew that it was actually American football and not soccer football.
I know.
I thought that was rugby. It was rugby.
That was the worst English accent I've ever heard in my life. I don't know what that was.
I think that was a pass over to Gibson, left-hand side.
Oh,
almost beat a guy.
Almost broke it open right there.
Shoestring tackle.
Shoestring tackle indeed. Gibson was looking end zone, and he forgot to get that last foot free.
That's where you just keep your shoelaces untied to when he pulls it, he's just going to pull the whole thing through. That's a run straight up the middle. Looks like Vinny Smith, and it was.
They've keyed on Vinny the whole second half. He hasn't done much at all.
He got enough for a first down there, Gare.
They'll take that. They gotta move. Time to move. Clock now underway. 5 minutes left in this football game. Here's looking to pass. Garcia downfield. He's got a guy. Overthrows him.
Seth Park, and it looked like pass interference.
Yeah,
to me.
it did too.
Looked like he hung up on that arm a little bit.
He held his arm quite a bit there, and again, Carson Pitts now gets away with it.
All right. Kelsall in motion. He'll be the lead blocker for Vinny Smith, who comes through, gets out to maybe the 45-yard line. He's hit hard.
Clock continues to run. 5:40 left in the game. 28-48.
Third and long, they've got to start looking at some pass attempts on these third and long situations. But with only one or two receivers, it's going to be pretty easy for the Mustangs to get that covered.
Yeah, they've had great coverage all night long. That one play earlier in the game where he hit Gibson down in the end zone, I was amazed he even caught that ball. Here we go. And they fake, or they go right up the middle. Don't understand that call. I'm with you, Ryan. I think you got to put it in the air now.
You got to put it in the hands of your quarterback. He's got the confidence. Let him try it.
Absolutely.
You put everything you got up there as far as receivers go. And
like Danny said earlier, Ian Garcia got that position. He earned that position. Trust your quarterback. Let him make your play.
They'll hand it off to Vinny Smith again over the right tackle. And Vinny gets close across the 50, and that should be a first down.
It is a first down.
They are signaling.
Class of 68 here tonight for Shasta.
That's awesome.
And there's a run around the outside.
Seth Park trying to cut it loose. He cuts it loose. He's down to the 20. He's looking in. The 15, the 10.
Touchdown.
How about that?
Nice.
You can watch Seth Park. You can watch him all day. You can cover him all day, and he can still burn you.
And all three of us have had long breakaway touchdown calls tonight. How good is that, right?
Yes, it has.
That was awesome. There's the cannon, a little bit late.
That one in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolves.
That's awesome.
I sense an onside kick coming up.
Yeah. And there's that Sesame Street accent again.
I sense it coming up. That's my street. In the cul-de-sac.
Extra point is nice. It's perfect. It's good. 48-35, 4:31 left to play. We will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
You can now see before and after pictures at HillCollisionCenter.com. Professional grade repairs and satisfied customer reviews. Watch a free virtual tour of Hill Collision Center's state-of-the-art facility. See it online at HillCollisionCenter.com.
Hi, this is Josh from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Josh, our guy, good guy. Saw him early this morning. He set us up with like a 2017 Ford Expedition for our trip down to Quincy tomorrow.
All right.
Traveling in style because we got a crew now, you know. TJ Holmes, you remember him? He used to work for the Record Searchlight. And his significant other, Tracy, she's our videographer. He's our statistician for the college. And then Mike Daly, who's an awesome photographer, is down there somewhere. He's all the way on the other side by the chain gang. And he's on our team now, too. We've brought them all in. We've got a crew of 6 people now.
That's outstanding.
And they provide us with our content, our images, our video footage.
Everything.
We provide the sound, and it's grown in just less than 1 full year, a little over 1 year, to something really special.
The Shasta Sports Network continues to expand.
It does. And there's the onside kick. They kick it hard right to the main line, and they fall right on it. falling
I'll
on
tell
the
you
ball
what,
was
that
Richie Garcia.
onside kick, the successful onside kick has got to be tricky to do. You see a rare success rate of that in the NFL, let alone college and even now high school.
That's right. You got to get that. You got to get that end over end bounce, and hopefully it takes a bounce over their front line.
That's where
and one of the guys get
and
in.
Hopefully bounces back toward your guy. Hopefully it hits after the 10 yards hits and then comes back toward your guys.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That football is just tricky to get it bounced the way you want it to.
A nice fumble recovery, interception. I don't look for them passing the ball. They're going to run it up the middle. They're going to run it to the left or the right. Quick snap.
Oh!
Hey.
Tripped over his own man in the
down.
backfield. They're calling him down by contact. Looks like a loss of about 6 on that play, maybe 5.
Bonolo busting through the line.
Telling you, I gotta say, Ryan, you've been to every game this year. I think this is the best game all year long.
I
so
completely agree.
You know,
it's one of those things when you watch as a fan, you always want to see your team win by a lot, and that's great. But after they've done that a couple of times, they like to see a little challenge.
They got one tonight.
They absolutely do.
Almost drawn offside. They put a man in motion. They give it to Hurley right up the middle. He runs into his
Lions
own guy.
ran into
backs
him.
right off of him, and he is thrown to the ground hard. Shea Benuelos. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Levi Peterson.
Peterson in the stop.
Levi Peterson, another one of those kids that only plays defense.
Yep.
As far as I know, only Walker Huey and Levi Peterson play defense and defense alone. And so you know both of those kids have got some skill, and they're going to be leaning on Levi Peterson right now, what with Walker Huey having to be out of the game for a few minutes.
He'll fake that handoff, and here comes the pressure. That's a pass right over the middle, and the guy wide open. Damonte Ranch again, one more time. Touchdown, Ty Allison.
Wow, Allison just in double coverage. Boom, right down the center. And McNamara took a shot to deliver that ball.
That was an absolutely perfectly thrown ball by McNamara into double coverage, fought off the sack, threw it into double coverage, still put it where only his receiver could get to it. Amazing throw.
That was just right on the money right there. So extra point set to come up, 3:03 left to play. 55 or 54 points now with the kick. If it's good here in a second, that's a lot of points. You know, and these guys have scored a lot of points just in 5 games. And that's going to be good, and that'll make it 55-35, 3 minutes left to play. Want a break or no?
Yep. You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's another energy-saving tip from REU, Redding's electric utility. Did you know dirty air filters can increase your monthly electricity cost? A dirty air filter will restrict airflow and make your AC work harder. Changing your filters monthly allows your equipment to operate more efficiently, saving you energy and money. And it may increase the life of your unit. For more energy-saving tips, visit us at reupower.com or call us at 339-7200. REU and you. Powerful together.
Hi, this is Coach Grandel, West Valley High School, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
How about that story with West Valley tonight? That's weird, right?
I didn't hear that.
They had a homecoming game scheduled against Lassen from Susanville. There's a meningitis outbreak over in Lassen, so they canceled the game.
Oh, geez.
And it was supposed to be West Valley's homecoming tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Damonte Ranch with a kickoff right there, and there's Kirk Gibson, and he bobbles it just a little bit, kind of looks down, looks to the right. Now he goes to the right-hand side, tries to get around the corner, and he's got trouble over there, and he is going to be brought down just right around the 20.
Immediately.
It's one of those things I know the special teams goes over with their coaches over and over and over, and you've got to know a coach just starts sweating when that ball gets past him like that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Hey, hats off to their special teams tonight, doing a fantastic job.
Well, they're fast.
They are fast.
They are very fast.
Kirk Gibson breaking away for an 87-yard touchdown.
Okay, so a little last-minute communication there in the backfield. Ian Garcia He's got that hunch, and he passes it over to the right-hand side, and that is complete. And he's got a little bit of running room, not much. May have a first down on the play. Ryan Puckett, the receiver.
Ryan Puckett getting into the action now. They'll stop the clock momentarily, and then they'll continue once they respot the chains and give them the first down.
Run the ball right up the middle. That's no good. May have lost a yard on that play.
This entire quarter, they have just been absolutely trading touchdown for touchdown, blow for blow. And it's fun to watch as a fan, but
as a parent,
oof. as a Shasta fan and a Shasta dad, I'm sweating a little.
Garcia in trouble.
He's going to take the sack on that play. Damonte Ranch just all over. And there's a late flag.
That's a kick to the helmet.
Who did
I saw that. He kicked Garcia getting up wanting to celebrate. That's going to be a personal foul. That's going to give Shasta a first down.
If you kick a guy in the helmet, I think it should be a 50-yard penalty.
Personal foul, Damonte Ranch. There you go.
Let's change the game up a little bit, right?
Well, in the pros now, they'll do when there's a pass interference, they'll call it a spot foul, and they'll give the team the ball at the spot of the foul.
Oh, I like that.
That should always be.
Wouldn't exactly work in this situation.
Wouldn't help us here.
No.
Huh. I mean, did it look – I didn't see it, Dan. You saw it. Did it look intentional?
He wanted to get up and do a little celebration dance.
Do a little
when he
dance?
came up, he kicked right on top of Garcia's head.
Well,
and you just don't do that.
That's what I would consider in the rule book under the unfriendly category.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Take that, Sesame Street boys. 2:12 left in the game.
Yeah.
Shasta needs all the yards they can get. If they get it on a penalty, they'll take it.
I keep telling Gary, score touchdown, onside kick, score, onside kick, score, onside kick, score.
There's Vinny Smith, and look at him go. He's on the run. 50, 40, 30, nobody's going to catch him. Vinny Smith with another touchdown for the Wolves. Whoa.
Wow.
And there goes the cannon.
There goes my heart. Left it at the 30-yard line. 41-55.
They don't call him Diesel for nothing. When that engine gets running, there's no stopping it.
Wow.
Knew another Diesel runner back in the day.
There's just no quitting for these Shasta Wolves. 2 minutes and 1 second left to play. Vinny Smith comes through with another 6 points.
Again, trading points. Back and forth.
The Wolves have still got bite.
Extra point is low,
is
and that's going
blocked.
to be no good. Somebody got a hand on it.
Somebody did get a hand on it.
So 55-41. The other, you want to just stay around?
Let's stay around.
Stick around. Why not?
We got Ryan O'Brien. Why should we go anywhere?
That's right.
So, Gary, you probably know the Diesel back in the NFL days. Come on.
Oh, gosh.
He wore the number 44, and all he liked to do after that was just drink beer.
Raider guy?
Nope.
Give me the team.
Redskins.
Oh. Yeah. John.
Yep.
John, come on, Ryan, help a brother out, man. John, don't tell me. Give me a few minutes.
Okay. I'll give you a few minutes while they get set to kick it off.
Oh, man, I know it like I know your name.
Looks like Shasta's lining up for that onside kick again. Maybe this time they'll get lucky with that bounce.
Yeah, kick it squirrely, make it bounce, make it jump, make it do something. You need every option that you have in the playbook right now.
Pull the file out of your pocket and file the end of the ball down.
Recover the ball, and that's where it begins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of his last
name.
Riggins. John Riggins, right. See, now
there it is, and they're all coming.
Yep, and they fall on the ball. Damonte Ranch will down it right there at the 42-yard line, and that's where they will take over one more time. 55-41, 2 minutes left.
And a cloud.
Thank you, Charlie. Charlie Osuna had the answer, so did Jake G.
I was waiting for you guys to chime in.
I feel pretty stupid because that's,
No, don't at all. This is where you and I always get each other.
It's always a nice little contest.
He was one crazy guy, too.
Be interesting to see if Damonte Ranch actually runs the ball now, because they've had the last 3 possessions, they've gone for big passes,
yes,
and it's paid off very well for them. So it'd be interesting to see what their call's going to be with less than 2 minutes left in the game.
There's a long way to go here for Shasta to make it up. 2 minutes is not very much time. They'll give it to Hurley right up the middle, and he'll get through, make 5 really tough yards, maybe 6.
And there's got to be a certain time where you've got to start thinking about timeouts for Shasta. I mean, you're not out of this game yet. 2 scores and you got to tie a game.
That's right. Clock is ticking.
For Damonte Ranch, though, you've got to figure 1, maybe 2 more first downs would just about seal it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they're going to try to do. They're going to let that play clock go all the way down to the end.
Here comes the snap right there. They'll hand it off right-hand side. Around the end he goes, and that is Hurley, and Hurley's got enough for a first down plus more than that.
And he's pushed out of bounds. So if he's driven out of bounds, do they continue to roll the clock? If he intentionally steps out,
well,
then
the thing is on that one is to move the chains, you stop the clock.
Okay.
And I will tell you, our chain game tonight is the slowest guys on the field. Tomorrow's going to be fun.
Quincy, here we come.
Feather River Golden Eagles. They'll fake that handoff to Hurley, and he'll look to throw it.
He is going to go for the
downfield.
pass, drops back to pass.
And he
looks like he went for the run, got maybe a yard, maybe just back to the line of scrimmage.
Not much, but that'll keep the clock rolling, and they can pretty much just run it out now.
Jake Welch on the stop there for Shasta. Senior, 5'11", 180 pounds. Let's look at your boy. Junior, 6'2", 195. Wow.
He's a big boy. Still not taller than me, though. He likes to say he is. I think I've got him by about a quarter, maybe a half an inch these days. He says, I'll have you by next year. You'll have me by Halloween, probably, but you can't tell the boy that.
All it's going to take is about 1 more bowl of Wheaties.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's going to call it right here for the game. They're just going to let the clock run out.
15 seconds. They will let it run out, and that's going to be it. Final score here at Thompson Field. The Damonte Ranch Mustangs 55, the Shasta Wolves 41. There's your cannon. We'll come back with the post-game show coming up right after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate from Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at REUpower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Boundary Waters Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja on location in Oahu to surf the big daddy of all waves, the beautifully dangerous pipeline. I gotta cut this short. Huge wave is rolling in. Best job ever. Surf Ninja out.
No more boys will be boys. No more he just has a temper. No more I'll say something next time.
No more. She seems fine to me.
No more, she never said no. No more, it's just a woman's issue.
No more, not in this family.
No more, not on this team.
No more, we don't talk about that.
No more bystanding.
No more ignorance.
No more excuses. No more.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Do you ever wonder what happens to your vehicle behind the scenes at an auto body collision repair facility? Wonder no more. Go to HillCollisionCenter.com and watch a virtual tour of the North Valley's finest and most recommended collision repair business. HillCollisionCenter.com.
As we wind things up here at Thompson Field, man, there's not enough words to say how good of a football game that was. I just had a great time. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us towards the end.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you having me on. It's a great time to see you again. Great time calling a game together.
And, you know, we still have another handful of games left, so anytime you're around, you're welcome to join us up here.
Come on up.
Just for the fun of it all, because, you know, I mean, we were serious tonight because it was a serious game. But, you know, there are other times when we're not so serious and we say things that are a little goofy, a little funny, a little silly, you know, the kind of humor that you and I really enjoy.
Absolutely.
You will fit right in, my man.
Excellent. Excellent.
You will fit right in.
You
So
already got the voice. Get on over here.
we're wrapping things up here, and I got to tell you, the REU postgame show tonight is it's something else because, I mean, there's so many players that we can talk about and say good things about. Everybody did a really good job tonight. They were solid. And I think of the most solid, I think you would agree with me that our Hill Collision Center player of the game was number 54, Troy Lyons.
Absolutely.
He was on his game tonight.
Without a doubt, he started the tempo off with the interception. He led the team in tackles. Troy Lyons all the way. I mean, Kirk Gibson, they all did a great performance, but Troy Lyons setting the tempo of the game is what bought it for me.
Hill Collision Center, they do a very nice thing for this football team, and they contribute $50 for every player of the game. We put that into a big giant fund, and we give it to the school for their sports program at the end of the year. But we also gather a nice little gift pack for all the players. We make a presentation to them at their sports banquet at the end of the year. So it turns out really good. And we're really thankful for Carl Hild and the whole Hill Collision Center team for being part of this whole thing. I'm about to the point now where I need some oxygen.
I do too. I do.
Watching all those guys run up and down the field, we're old guys, man.
I know.
Those guys run up and down the field like that after a 70-yard run. You see Seth Bark run over there, take his helmet off, and he's not even winded.
I know it.
I want to go grab that pile of ice and rub it all over my face.
You're not kidding. I'm gonna go with you and grab one of those waters down there.
That's usually customary after a Shasta College game. They dump the ice down there, and we're always like the last people to leave. Of
course.
So we always go down, sit next to the thing of ice, and just cover our face and our head in the ice just to cool down. There's our photographer right there, Mike Daly.
Yep.
And Mike Daly is a great photographer, and we could not be more pleased to have him on our team for the Shasta Sports Network this year. He's got a webpage here called MikeDalyPhoto.com. Go take a look at it. If you need Mike to do some photographs for an event or something, he's your man. Tony Horde is your man. They both do excellent work, and we're very proud to have them on our team. So I don't know what to say other than that, Dan. It's been a great football game.
Hey.
I'm all keyed up. You know, I'm going to go home, and I won't be able to sleep for 3 hours now.
I will not either, and we have to be in Quincy.
Well, you guys have a safe travel to Quincy. Thank you for having me on, and I look forward to doing another one, fellas.
Looking forward to it as well. Thank you so much for Dan Miller and Ryan O'Brien. My name is Gary Moore, and this is the Shasta Sports Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow. Pregame show at 4:30. Kickoff at 5 o'clock from Quincy as the Golden Eagles host the Shasta Knights tomorrow at the Shasta Sports Network.
You've been listening to North State Football on the Shasta Sports Network. Join us each and every Friday and Saturday night for exciting play-by-play action, for the Shasta Wolves and the Shasta College Knights. All games are available for replay on the Shasta Sports Network YouTube channel. All games are property of the Shasta Sports Network and are an exclusive sports broadcast of XS Sports 96.1 FM and on the web at xs961.com.